need to... Hold on.
I've already started. It's starting.
It's starting?
Starting. Hold on, let me make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. All right, I think we are on. Let me see. Let me make sure. All right. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
We are on. We are on.
We are on.
What's good? What's good, people? What's popping? What's going on? What's the deal? What movie is that from? Is that from a movie or some shit?
Coming to America?
Yeah, I think so. What up, Jasmine? What's going on? How you doing?
Jasmine Gary Glassberg?
Oh shit.
Oh, you couldn't just take the nigga's last name, Jasmine?
What up, Chris? K-Zaggin 20 in the building.
Yo, K-Zaggin.
K-Zaggin always spitting that game, you feel what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to K-Zaggin, you feel me?
Mike Larry in the building. Dwayne, Andrew, the Magic Male Seducer, what up? What's going on? What's the deal? Before we get into anything, remember, get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Go to MrLocario.com to get your copy of this today, the greatest book of all time.
And if you get the hard copy, you get an autograph.
Exactly. See, you gotta understand something. This is the greatest book of all time, then the second after this is the Bible. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, you gotta get this book. You feel what I mean? Rob Garcia, what's good? What's popping? So today we're gonna be talking about why women are always gonna reject you. Okay? Why women are always gonna reject you. Now, to be honest, that title's kind of clickbaity because I wanted, all the guys who have, the insecurities to come to this video because we're about to give y'all that heat. You feel what I'm saying? So that y'all can transform the insecurities into something that will benefit you, some more confidence, some more shit. But this is what you guys got to understand. Women are going to reject you. There's going to always be women who are not going to want to fuck with you. Women who are not going to like you. Women who are just not really down for what you're down for. And it's okay. The problem is a lot of dudes out here are trying to have success with women. You understand? But they don't want to have to deal with the rejections. And this is a huge problem when guys are trying to have success. Because what happens is every time you are trying to avoid rejection, you're also avoiding success. You understand? Because in order for you to get the success, you have to go through the rejections. You understand? So that's the thing. You have to know this, man. It's not a big deal for a chick to reject you. You understand?
It's not.
I get rejected. Miles gets rejected. All y'all motherfuckers got rejected. It doesn't make a difference. And also, you got to understand this too, is that she's just rejecting your game at the moment because she don't really know you. So you can't see, when you taking this shit personally, that's where you be fucking up at. You feel what I'm saying? Jasmine said, you're right. Nobody can get them all. Exactly. Because I know Jasmine been rejected. She probably rejected like 5 niggas today. You feel what I'm saying? Already. What up, Bronny Wani? What's popping? What's going on?
These video game niggas, they think bitches is Pokemon. They got to get them all.
Exactly, right. But you can't get them all. You can't get them all. And see, what you got to understand is that the dudes who are really successful, with getting chicks are the ones who accept the rejection. You understand? You got to accept that shit.
It's a part of the game.
It's a part of the whole fucking game. But you got to understand that women are always gonna reject you. See, this is what dudes want when they come to dating coaches. Guys like us that's giving game and all this other stuff. Guys want they want to find the secret formula. They want to find the secret formula to get women to always say yes, or at least say yes 99% of the time. They say, give me the lines, give me the secret formula, tell me the shit to say so that women won't reject me. I need to know that. Because if you don't tell me that, all the shit you're talking about is bullshit. It's a scam. It's all about looks. It's all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But what you got to understand is, in order to get to the yeses, you have to get through some no's. You feel what I'm saying? It's just part of the game.
It's what you said earlier when you was like, the bottom line of the game is finding people that want to do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Finding people that want to be down with your program.
Mm-hmm.
And the reality is that everybody's not going to be down with your program.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like,
right.
You know, if you would do that love, you know, you ever drive behind a car and you see something on the back of the car that says Salt Life?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And that means Salt Life. It just means people that love to go to the beach all the time.
Right.
You got some people that don't like going to the fucking beach.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so if you step to a chick and be like, hey, you know, I love the beach. Let's go to the beach. You know, hang out with me. Let's do this. She's like, yeah, I don't like the beach.
Mm-hmm.
That chick ain't for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
That's just life. It's just what it's gonna be. But you see, the thing is, dating coaches and all the books and all the stuff is not gonna save you from rejection.
Exactly. Right.
You understand? You for all you dudes that talk all this shit about, you know, chicks that's looking for a Captain Save-A-Ho, y'all niggas is looking for you know, PUAs and dating coaches to save y'all from rejection. Right. You know, to save you from the disappointment of life. Right. What I don't know what other niggas do. What we do is we try to get you to build strength from within so you can cope and deal exactly with rejection and anything else that life has to throw at you, even with the successes of bitches. Because a lot of y'all small scarcity mindset dudes who still stuck on the whole rejection phase. You don't realize that there's so much more shit you gotta learn when you're actually successful with these hoes.
Exactly. Right. Right.
You just trying to not get rejected? What about when the bitches are saying yes like a motherfucker? Exactly. And you gotta manage your time. And you gotta know what to say. And you gotta make sure them bitches is respecting you. And you gotta make sure they're not taking advantage of you. You gotta make sure you're not bending over backwards just to fucking, you know, take these hoes out. You gotta make sure you're fucking, you know, getting the right amount of pussy and the right amount of benefit in your life and the right amount of respect. She got to be treating you a certain way. She got to know how to move around you. She got to know how to dress, how to talk. All these different things. And then, not just with one bitch, we talking about multiple bitches. Exactly. You understand? Exactly. You got to be a man of honesty. You got to know how to control your emotions. You got to know how to check a bitch. You got to know all these different things. And y'all motherfuckers, I just don't want to get rejected. Right. You know, the dude called up the other day talking about, Locario, how do I switch up my game, you know, so I could get more chicks to fuck with me? And it's like, no, bro, we're trying to teach you how to develop your game so you can be about something. Right. Be about the thing that you want to be about and then attract the bitches that fuck with that. Exactly. Who the fuck are you if every time you meet somebody new, you fucking switching up? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if I'm a nigga that love the beach and then I meet a bitch that love to go to the bookstores and shit, all of a sudden I'm spending all my time at bookstores every time I'm with this bitch. And I'm miserable as fuck because I love the beach. Right. Why not find bitches that love the beach? Let that bitch from the bookstore reject you. Let her reject you. It is what it is. Facts. But that's what we're trying to say. Like, we trying to get you guys to build a certain level of strength from within so you can deal with this shit. Right. So you can understand that I just got rejected just now. We went to lunch, right? And our waitress, she was one of those like she was one of those low key sexy bitches, like one of them type of chicks. Most of y'all motherfuckers who believe in this sexual marketplace and all that bullshit, right? Y'all probably would have been like, oh, you know, she's probably a 5 or 6, like she's a. But if you know what to look for, if you've been with enough bitches like we've been with, and you know what to look for, you know a fine bitch when you see one. So after we ate and everything, paid the check and shit, I caught her on the backside of the restaurant. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I could, put my bid in, and she wouldn't have to feel any pressure of anybody hearing what was going on. So I came up to her, put my little bid in, and then turns out she had a boyfriend, or so she says, whatever. Right. But I got rejected, and it is what it is. Right. But I'm 1 for 1, because she was the baddest bitch I seen all day. Right. And I hollered. Right. And that's what you got to do. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. It's nothing, and I don't feel no way, and I'm sitting here explaining it to you, and it's nothing to me. You understand what I'm saying? Right. But I had that experience, and it was it was what it was. No problem.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just a part of the game.
Because you know what it is? Dudes be scared of like women who give harsh rejections. You understand? And so they don't like rejection, period. But especially like a harsh rejection, like when a chick is like, you know, fuck out of here. She got this attitude, whatever. Yeah, like she's ignoring you, whatever. So dudes are scared of that. But you know, at the end of the day, it's like none of that shit matters. Once you start approaching chicks and dealing with chicks, when you take out your ego, take the ego out of it, then everything is fine. Everything is simple. Everything is easy. You feel what I'm saying? It's easy. But dudes, the reason why they're in the situations they're in where they're not getting the girls they want, they're fucking beating their dicks every day, they're mad that they ain't got no girl, all this other stuff, mostly stems from the fear of rejection. You understand what I'm saying? That's where it stems from. So dudes gotta really, you know, like just fucking get over that shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you feel me? But let me put the number out there so if anybody don't want to call up, the caller number 646-481-3901. If anybody that wants to call up and see what's popping out here, you feel what I'm saying? You know? But yeah, dudes gotta just get over this shit and understand that when you're learning game, it's not gonna, like Miles says, save you from rejection. You understand? That's gonna happen, period. Regardless of what the fuck you learn, how good at the game you think you are, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on, B?
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on? Yo, you good? What's up with your phone? This nigga just hang up? Jesus, dudes
It sounded like he was driving, and he probably went into a dead zone.
Dudes just be calling in to say hi. Okay, here I think it's him again. Hold on. You.
Keep left at the fork and continue on I-895.
You see,
this guy
he's driving.
What's going on, bro?
What's up? You hung up on me?
Nah, you hung up on me, nigga. What's going on with you?
I didn't do any of that, but yeah, I just wanted to give you a story to see what you think about this. But yeah, like I understand, you know, rejection happens, and I ain't gonna lie, I be trying to go in, I be trying to holler at every chick, honestly, to make it happen. But so I had this girlfriend, right?
Right.
And she doesn't want to have an open relationship with me. However, like, I gave her that ultimatum. So she was like, you know, I'll stay with you, and we'll make it happen. And, you know, I'm honest with her with everything, right?
Right.
But tell me how, like, I was talking to these chicks, and some girl just got mad. I don't know why. I stopped talking to her. I just told her, you know, I was trying to fuck. And she just got mad, so she had to post it all over social media and shit. She contacted my girl's mom, and my girl's mom doesn't know that we have an open relationship. Right?
So wait, so there was a girl you trying to fuck with. You told her you trying to fuck, and then she posted on social media and contacted your girl's mom and told her that you told her that you wanted to fuck her.
Yeah.
And who's this chick? Where you know this chick from?
I don't know where the fuck she's from. I contacted her. She's kind of near the area where my girl's mom is from. So I don't know if she already knew her already or what, but her mom said she don't even know this girl. So, yeah, so that happened. And now, like, you know, her mom was calling me all sorts of names, like, cursing me out. Why'd you do that to my daughter? And my girl defended me and everything. And even, like, strangely, she told on me, like, she said, like, she wasn't going to tell anybody, but then she told her dad, so now her dad knows. And even he was like, well, it's your life. If you're down to do it, whatever, he kind of defended it, too. So I was just kind of thinking, like, because if I'm going to be with her, likely I'm going to be around her family. Do you think that's something I should shut down? Because I'm going to try to shut it down as much as possible, but I don't know if that's just on some rude shit or what, but I think it's now awkward now. Like,
well, this is the thing. When you're, you know, when you're with, this is the thing. When you're with your chick, right? You're supposed to be You know, and it's good that your girl is like, you know, that she's like on point, meaning like she's still fucking with you and she's very cooperative and committed to you, because that's really the main thing. Forget who cares what her family think. You feel what I'm saying? And at the same time, what happens is you have to be the most important thing to your chick, right? So as long as that is happening, then everything is cool. You could figure out and deal with the family later if you feel like it, but don't even pay that no mind. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just make sure that your girl is on point, meaning that she's about what you're about, and she's you know, on your side of whatever you trying to do. That's it.
All right.
Like, all the other stuff with their family is like whatever.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
She's on my side, but at the same time, like, her mom's in her ear, because I was planning on marrying her, honestly, because she's on point. But her mom, I guess, like, got in her ear and was like, you know, you can't marry him if he's fucking other bitches. Like, don't marry him. So she even came up to me like that, like, hey, like, at least, you know, have your fun. And once you're committed, then, you know, can you please marry me? Like, don't marry me if you're not going to be committed and shit. I'm like, what?
Wait, who said that? Wait, your girl said that?
Yeah, like, wait, like, she was like, I'll stay with you, you know, forever pretty much. And whenever, if you don't want to marry me, cool. If you do want to marry me, cool. But if you do marry me, just don't be out here cheating like that, pretty much.
But how you gonna be cheating? Wait, hold on. But how? Wait, hold on. How you gonna be cheating if you? Hold on. How you gonna be cheating? Hold on. Wait. Listen. How you gonna be cheating if you're in an open relationship?
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, her mom got in her ear, and she was pretty much.
See,
like,
and that's the problem.
Don't do that to my daughter.
That right there. Listen, let me tell you something. You gotta have a sit down with your girl, and you have to let her know that she's supposed to be listening to you. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Period. And if she can't listen to you, she can't be with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because if she's being so influenced by her parents and what the fuck they saying, that's not gonna work. You understand what I'm saying? She has to be fully committed 110% to you.
And another thing too, let her know that the only way you would even think about marrying her is if she understands what the program is. Right. Meaning your program.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Like, let her know that, and it's not a threat, and let her know that it's not a threat or any type of ultimatum.
Right.
She just has to understand that marriage comes with, because marriage is a full commitment, but marriage also comes with her submission. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So she has to understand who the fuck she's dealing with, who the fuck she's marrying. And if she's marrying a dude that continues to see other women, then that's what it is. Just make sure you continue to be the type of man that she needs you to be, and do what you got to do as a husband or whatever it is you agree upon. But let her also know exactly who you are, so there's no false pretenses going into the situation.
Right.
All right, yeah, because she said she's not dealing with any guys, and really I'm not dealing with a lot of girls like that, like every once in a while. But I don't want that conscience on me if I do cheat, if I choose to, for them to be like.
But that's the thing. Don't cheat, bro.
It's not cheating.
Don't cheat.
If you're in an open relationship, sex with another person is not cheating.
Yeah, don't cheat. Let your girl know what it is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? See, you're in your own mind, you're not even ready for that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta be ready for this shit, because you have to already have that foundation of this is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? This is who I am. This is what I do. And so if you're gonna be my woman, then you're gonna have to do this shit with me. And if you ain't really fully committed to doing this shit with me, you gotta go. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I tell her that. I definitely tell her that. Like I don't. I'm sorry, I'm calling it cheating. That's just what they call it. So that's why I'm saying that. That's the thing. You have to school her. You understand? This is why we say you got to upgrade a chick's mind. You have look, your chick has to be like your fucking clone almost. You understand what I'm saying? Your twin, like whatever. Like she has to be your mouthpiece to her family. You understand what I'm saying? When her family talk all that shit, she'll be like, oh no, my man don't cheat. We got an open relationship. I love him. This is what we do. Everything's great. That's it. If she's being so influenced by her parents
that means that you haven't instilled that in her yet to where she understands what it is. But I feel like you got to make sure that you're on point with it too. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, because I talked to her a lot about it, but it almost feels like she just doesn't accept the shit.
What happened? Say it again.
I talk to her about it all the time. Like, I be trying to get her on this shit all the time. But it's almost as if she doesn't want to accept it. So that's the thing. So I'm like, damn, like, do I just cut her off?
Yes.
Or do I just...
Yeah, probably.
Yes, I had to recently do that. You understand what I'm saying? With a girl who's now my ex, I had to recently, because she wasn't fully committed to what it was. You feel what I'm saying?
But bro, listen.
Yeah.
What I want to tell you, and what it seems like to me is, I think one of the biggest reasons why your girl even allowed her mother to get in her ear is because you're not 100% yet, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You understand me?
All right. How do I get there?
Well, the bottom line is you have to know 100% what you're about.
Right.
And live your life that way. Like, allow it to be a part of your identity, and you can never ever refer to it as cheating.
Right.
Because your words represent your thoughts. So that means you're in your... I know that's what you said. Oh, well, that's what they call it. But why the fuck are you calling it that? Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Because you first started...
You're talking to us now.
Right.
Wait, her mom's not here. She's not here. Right. But you still calling it cheating. So where's your mind at?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You see, the thing is that I really don't, but I'm driving, so it's hard to focus.
Nigga, I don't want to hear no excuses. No. There is a real reason, whether consciously or subconsciously, why you actually use the word cheating.
Right, exactly.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. You can give me any excuse you want to give me. The fact is, you said the words. You said the word, not us. You understand? Right. That says something about where your mind is at. You're not 100%, my brother. Right. You are not 100%. Just accept it. Be honest. Stop talking about, oh, well, I'm driving and I didn't really. No. Accept that you're not fully 100%. Accept your situation so you can figure out what you need to do to upgrade your situation. Right. Until you really fully accept what's going on, you're not going to be able to fix the problem, is what I'm saying. Do you understand me?
I understand, and this is what I want to do. I don't want to be out here lying to people, so I'm gonna give her that talk and let's see what happens.
Right, that's what's up, bro. All right, man. Appreciate the call.
Good luck, man.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace. All right. Shout out to April MC in the chat room. Shout out to Jose Lopez.
Jose Lopez. That is a Hispanic name if I ever heard one.
Caller number 646-4813-01. You guys can call up.
And Jose Lopez the Moor? Oh man, he's an interesting fellow. He has the super generic Latino name and he's a Moor. That's dope.
That's crazy. Man. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Dudes got to be 100% with what the fuck they about, man.
Yeah, that's the fact.
That's the problem.
Because it's back to what we were talking about before when Locario said the bottom line of the game is finding people who fuck with what you're about. But how do you do that when you don't know what the fuck what you're about and you're not 100% with your shit?
fucking Locker Room is in the fucking chat. His new name is Reggie Adventures. He talking about most women have 100 times the options of men. If you think that they are going to openly allow you to cheat on them, that's honestly unrealistic. We're not talking about cheating, bro.
Listen. Just the simple fact that Locker Room is changing his username, that shows you that he ain't about shit. So what the fuck we need to listen to him for?
I'm like, yo, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Dudes be on a whole different fucking energy with this game, so they can't really see what's going on out here.
Listen, guys, don't cheat on your bitch no more.
Exactly.
Don't cheat on your bitch. Let her know that you fucking with other bitches. Let her know, and if she can't take it, let her go.
Right.
Because the best bitch is a bitch that can accept that shit, and she knows. She's like, well, I'm dealing with a quality dude. I'm dealing with a dude that can actually satisfy more than one chick.
Right.
Trust me. Let the bitch know the real you. Don't be lying. Don't lie. Don't cheat. It's not about that. It's about letting them know who you are and what you're about. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. Man. So yeah, that's what it is, man. You got to just be on top of your shit.
Did Locker Room or Reggie Adventurous or whatever he said? He said, "Let you."
Right.
Let you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying with the mentality?
Right.
Let me. Which bitch is letting me do anything? What the fuck is it? What? Y'all cats gotta like. Y'all really don't see shit, bro. Like
that's
y'all don't
crazy.
see shit, bro.
That's crazy.
Let me.
That's crazy. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? You. Dudes just be calling up and fucking hanging up. What's going on? You guys, when you call up, you gotta speak. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta speak. Man. But yeah, dudes, that's what I'm saying. It's that thought process, like you said, fucking your words are important.
Yo, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's thought, words, action.
Exactly.
Thought, words, action. That man that just called up, he was thinking about it as cheating. He used the word cheating. And then when he goes and fucks another bitch that's not his girl,
you gonna think he's cheating.
While he's facing like, yo, I'm cheating on my girl. And then when he come back to his girl, he's gonna have that energy.
Right, like he don't feel guilty about it.
He's gonna be like, baby, look, I'm sorry, but I cheated on you. I'm not. And then it's like he's ashamed of what he's done. Her looking at him,
right?
She's gonna feel bad at the same time because of his energy.
Yo,
Hey, Mr. Locario, this is Matt calling from Connecticut. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick, but I just wanted to comment on the last show you did. You were talking about this idea whether like having your own place will make it easier to get laid, and someone was arguing that it does because at least you have a place to take her. I think anyone who would need a perfect situation to help them make things happen, once they get that situation, they'd be more likely to make excuses about why that improved situation isn't perfect enough. Like,
right.
I don't really go out and talk and get women that much. And look, there was a point where I didn't have my own place, but I do right now. And sometimes as an excuse, what I'll tell myself, I'll be like, oh, it's a little too messy around here in this house. And, oh God, that would take a decent amount of time to like clean it up. You know what I mean? It's a quote unquote ideal situation where now you got the place, now you got a place to take it. You'll make up some other rationalization. Meanwhile, in the past, I've not had a perfect situation, and it was like nighttime, and we were just in like a public park. I mean, which I did make out with someone there in the past and everything, but like there was literally a situation where it had been raining and wet out, and this girl was like, we didn't end up having sex there or anything, but it was like raining and wet out, and she was like laying down in that like wet puddle, like she would have been ready to go,
right? And
we're not at the cozy, comfortable place. This is a wet ground public park at night.
Right. Well, that's the thing. See, you bring up a very good point, because basically what he's saying is that dudes be coming up with all these excuses, like I gotta get my money right, I gotta get a nice house, nice car, whatever. Then when they get those things, there's gonna be another excuse. Well, I need to get more money, I gotta get a better car, I gotta get, my house, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And so he's saying, look, there ain't no right time. You just gonna keep pushing shit back or whatever. Just do the shit now. Do the shit while you are in the moment. You feel what I'm saying? And you can always improve on shit that's going on. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to do shit in the moment. So just like you can have a dude who's out of shape, right? You don't need to get in shape to holler at bitches. You feel what I'm saying? You can still get in shape while you're doing that, but you don't need to wait till you get in shape to holler at a chick. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Dudes don't get that shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. But yo, caller, I appreciate the call, my brother.
Hey, feel better, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call. Feel better.
And stop fucking bitches in the rain and puddles. That's probably why you got sick in the first place.
Oh, man. All right, so the caller number, 646-481-3901. You feel me? Make it happen. Make it happen. You. What's poppin'? Who this?
What's up, Mr. Locario?
What's going on?
Not much. I have a question.
Alright.
Alright, so what does a guy do when he's not financially stable, but he's trying to talk to some girls?
What?
It's like these guys don't listen.
What? Wait, hold on. Ask me that question again.
I said, do you need money to talk to girls? Like, say you just hustling, right? Say you're in the bus or metro, but you're trying to talk to some girls. Do you need money?
Wait. You trying to purchase girls or you trying to talk to girls?
Talk to girls.
Okay, so where does money come in if you're just trying to talk to girls?
What's that in the background?
No matter what your job is.
Who is that in the background? This nigga, these motherfuckers.
Oh, he was trolling?
He had to have been trolling.
Yeah, maybe.
Cause I'm just like, these niggas. Yo, why did he? Oh man, hold on, let me see who else is on the line. Jesus Christ, niggas just be trolling. Nigga, he had fucking the CIA on the background or some shit. I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm trying to hear this nigga. It sound like an FBI spy in the background trying to get some intel and shit on this game. They like, yo, shit is crazy. Man, shout out to Pop Smoke. You feel what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Let that be a lesson to the rest of y'all niggas. Bring niggas' cars back.
Exactly.
You feel me?
It's crazy. So yeah, man. So the caller number 646-481-3901. Trolls need not apply. You feel what I'm saying?
What's going on in the chat?
What's going on in the chat? What's popping in the chat?
Yeah, get them likes up. Facts.
Exactly.
We forget to be saying that shit.
Exactly. And make sure you guys join the Bad Boy membership. We need everybody on the membership.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Come on, y'all niggas is really that cheap, dog. Like,
Because listen, this documentary is expensive as fuck.
What?
Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, Mount Darnell? How's it going, bro?
What's going on, man?
What's poppin'?
Right?
I'm pretty good, bro. Hey, Kelly Moore, bro.
What up, bro? What's good with you?
Poppin',
I'm pretty good, bro. I'm pretty sure you know me by now. I've been on your Bad Boy membership for a while.
That's what's up.
Thanks, bro.
That's what's up. That's how you gotta do it. So what's good with you?
But, like I said several times, I came to you after, like, a breakup that happened. So, like, it motivated me to, like, step my game up a bit. It took some work. It took a while, but, my shit is definitely stronger than it is now. Back then, I used to, like, put bitches on a pedestal and all that shit.
Right.
Now I kind of put myself on a pedestal. So, I kind of see myself as, like, a Denzel Washington. But, I mean, like, that's where it starts. I mean, that's where it starts, though. I have to learn a lot of shit. And it kind of motivated me to study women more, So, like, after learning all the shit from the membership, I started chilling out with guys who are good with women, who kind of, like, get to the shit. So, like, I mean, it can definitely be improved, but it's definitely a hell of a lot better than it was, a few years ago. And shit.
Right.
Nice.
Right. So what else is going on with you, though?
I just got a question about a situation that I kind of developed since I've been going out and shit, though. Because, as you can see, I live, I told you several times, I stay in Illinois. I like Chicago, shit. Biggest fucking bar scene in, like, America and shit like that. One of the biggest. So one of the clubs I started going to, one of the places I started going to, I've been going there occasionally. I developed my own kind of social circle in there and shit, though.
Right.
I think it's because I've been kind of getting bitches out of there left and right and shit. But a situation happened where this woman there, she's one of the bouncers there in this place. But she's like the bitch there and shit, though. And dudes come up to her constantly and shit, though. Fucking dudes be coming up to her constantly and shit though. One night, I think a week ago. That's why I'm glad. It's kind of why I'm glad today's subject is women will reject you and shit like that. I was sitting by her bar socializing and shit, and she had asked us if she wanted drinks and shit. She came up to me and asked me to drink. I said, look, I'd rather buy you dinner. I'm gonna be honest with you. Take you up some shit. I mean, I figured, fuck it, shoot your shot. What I have to lose, you know? She kind of laughed at me and shit like that though. But like, she said, sorry, I'm just not interested. So I'm like, all right, cool. I just kept it moving and shit though. Keep in mind, she a bad bitch. I think she.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. So you said she came up to you and asked you if you wanted her to buy you. She said, "Can I buy you a drink?"
No. Let me clarify that. She was. I was at the bar with some friends and shit though, and it's her job. She a bouncer. So you guys want to buy drinks? She buy each of us. She asked each of us individually. It's her job.
Oh, it's like she just came and said.
Oh, if you want to buy a drink while you're sitting here.
That's what she said.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. So when she asked me that, because she was asking us all individually. When she asked me, I told her, look, I'd rather buy you dinner. I figured, fuck it, shoot my. What I got to do. I shot. If she say no, cool. So when I told her, hey, look, I'd rather buy you dinner, you was pretty as hell, and she laughed it off and rejected me and shit though, but
right.
I tried,
Right, no problem, right.
And so like I said, I go to the spot occasionally, and like that same night, it was a bunch of socializing and dancing inside of the place, right? She see me socializing and dancing with another girl that's there, right? You can tell. Since your game is tight, you can kind of tell. That's kind of my question today, Locario. Some girls will reject you, right? But when they see you with another bitch, then they'll try and come back in the picture. I think that's what she's doing. Because ever since then, ever since that night, she's been kind of being a little friendly with me and shit like that. Because I go there occasionally. She's like, hey, how's your night going? I hope your night's going well. I ain't say shit to her then. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fucking black Denzel. You get one shot, You get one shot on me, so.
Right.
But that's my so. The one, it's a numbers game, some girls are gonna reject you, but at the same damn time, I also learned from you and Miles and guys who are good women, bitches like a guy that got options. Bitches like a guy that is able to get other women. I'm trying to pick if that's the case here, because she's been nice to me since then. Ever since she rejected me, I was like, all right, cool.
Right.
And she see me, and I think she walked out the place with 2 women since then.
Right.
And ever since then, she been coming up to me like, hey, is your night going all right? I hope you're having a nice night.
But you know what I would say though? You know what I would say though? Because this is the thing. Since she works there, right? It might be a situation where she may not necessarily be in a position to really be like hollering at motherfuckers. You understand? Or really engaging too much in a situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she might be interested, but she can't really do it, so she don't know how to come at it. So you see what I'm saying? So if you wanted to, and you go there again, and you see her, and she's still kind of being all kind of friendly up in your face, be like, listen, here's my number, holla at me.
Right.
And then just keep it moving.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And then just keep that shit pushing. You see what I mean?
Okay. Well, because that's the thing, though, Locario. Ever since that, when she saw me, just brush it off, and I picked up a girl that same night, and I was walking with her hand in hand and shit. She had a shocking fucking look on her face, like, this motherfucker really just the bouncing, like, dude, like, you just gonna, yeah, bitch, I got options, like, I understand you're a bad bitch, but I can tell, you can kind of tell, see, when your game is tight, you can tell when a fucking bitch is super surprised.
Right. Well, that's what's gonna happen either way, man. Anytime you know what I'm saying. And
see, this is pretty much what we're talking about, guys. Nothing can save you from rejection, but notice the story. This guy's on the bad boy membership. He hangs out with other dudes that know how to get with women, and he's in a situation where he got rejected. Brushed it off and went and bagged up another bitch and then got the first bitch that he was hollering at jealous.
Exactly.
Like, this is what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Like, rejection doesn't stop the train. The train keeps going. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
I applaud you for that. But yeah, you need to like if it was me, I know Locario said to, give it a number and shit. I would have went up to her and asked her. I said, are you just doing your job or you flirting with me?
Right.
That's what I would ask her.
Right.
And I would whisper it in her ear. You understand what I'm saying? And see what she say. And be like, look, maybe if we saw each other outside of this place, we can make something happen. You know what I'm saying? And see what her reaction is. Right. Because because she probably never took notice to you before, but because you stepped to her, she rejected it, and then you brushed it off. She see that you're not a thirsty nigga, and you get as many bitches as you want. So maybe right after that, she realized that you're a man of value, and now she has an interest. You understand?
Right. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. But yo, Kelly, appreciate your call, my brother. Let me get a few more of these, and I'm gonna holler at you, man.
Bitches is still all over the place.
All right.
Good day for you, man.
All right, man. Take care. Have a good weekend.
All right, you be safe. Peace. All right.
Yo, Bumble bitches are cute. Most of them.
You, what's poppin'? Who this? You. All right, let me see who this is. You, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, Locario, what's good, bro?
What's poppin'? Who this?
It's our locker room, bro. Registration.
Uh-oh. He said he want to call you. He want to talk to you, Miles.
Hey, listen, Miles. Listen. Last time we talked, you got in your feelings acting like a girl. So listen, on this call, I'm gonna need you to just, you know what I'm saying, keep your emotions in check, bro. All right?
Yeah.
All right, you good, Miles?
I'm good. Yep.
All right. Okay, so check this out, right? A lot of this shit that y'all been talking about with this open relationship shit, a lot of this shit not working on no fucking regular niggas, number one. Number two, it's not really gonna work with fucking ethnic women.
Hold on. Hello, sir. Could you explain what you mean by a regular nigga?
A regular nigga like you. A nigga like you who really doesn't have no status out here in the world. See, that open relationship shit only really gonna work with a nigga that's like really like a athlete or a rapper
or a dating coach.
Like that. Somebody like that who's got a lot of status, who's got a lot of clout. If you're just some regular nigga, most women ain't going for that. Y'all selling niggas dreams. Most of these females is not going to allow you to be in a relationship with them, and then you go off on the side and you're still fucking with other hoes on the side. Most females is not going for that. And I'm gonna tell you why. You're running a risk of fucking, catching diseases and shit. That's the number one reason why. If you're in a relationship with a girl and then you're all fucking off on other women, you're leaving yourself open to catching diseases and shit. Most girls ain't going for that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, locker room. Let me ask you a question. When you go on a date with a woman, if you go on a date with a woman tomorrow, is there a guarantee, and let's say you have sex with her, is there a guarantee that this woman doesn't have an STD?
No, there's no guarantee that she has an STD.
Okay, so then what are you talking about? Any woman you go out with, she might or might not have an STD.
Okay, once again, if you meet a girl tomorrow, you're not in a relationship with that girl. All right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be your first time going on a date with her. You're just getting to know her. I'm not talking about dating. I'm talking about relations. Y'all talking about open relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying in relationships, most women ain't going for that. Now, if you're just trying to date around, yeah, you can date around. That's what I'm saying. I don't even understand really the point of doing an open relationship. You might as well just stay single and date. And then Locario, you try to say, oh, well, I'm in a relationship to build some shit. I'm with my wife because I'm building some shit. What do you need to build with your wife that you can't build by yourself as a grown ass man? That's my question.
Well, let me ask you this question: If you're the owner of a company, right? Wouldn't you need help to build the company? You just gonna build the company on your own?
So let me ask you this question.
No. Yes or no? Can you build a successful company just by yourself?
I don't think when Steve Jobs started Apple, he said, I need a woman by me to help me build my company. I think once he got to a certain point of success, he was like, okay, now I can delegate some of my responsibilities to other people. Yes.
Right, exactly. So what do you think? So what do you think? Hold on. So what do you think? So what do you think you're doing with the woman?
You said what?
So what do you think you're doing with the woman? You're delegating certain responsibilities to her.
Yeah, but not when you're first dating her.
Why not?
Like I said,
why not?
Because when you're first dating her, you don't even know her.
Bro,
what do you mean, why not?
If you're dating a chick, right? So okay, let me ask you this: if you're dating a girl and you could have sex with her, or you could have sex with her and she can help you with your business. Which one would you choose?
Locario, if I'm just meeting a chick, I don't need her help for shit.
No. I'm not talking about you need her help. I'm saying if you have the option to just have sex with her, or you could have sex with her and she could help you with your business, which one are you going to choose?
Well, according to you, right? Don't you have to take a year and a half to even vet this chick so you can figure out what type of person she is, right? So
Yes.
How am I gonna start dating her and then bring her in?
That's part of the vetting process, though. That's part of the vetting process. Part of the vetting process is, are you the type of chick who's going to cooperate with me to help me with the business?
Okay, Locario, let me ask you this, right? What did your wife help you do that you couldn't have done on your own?
Oh my goodness, bro! It's not about me doing it on my own. I could do all this shit on my own if I wanted to.
He ain't gotta answer no fucking questions.
Listen. No. Listen.
I'm supposed to keep my emotions in check.
You gotta keep the emotions in check.
Right.
He said you gotta keep the emotions in check. But this is fun for me. I love it. I fucking love. You know I love doing this to me.
Yeah.
But
you do.
Like I said,
Miles, don't get in your feelings, Miles, please.
No. Never that, my nigga. You good.
Listen. You gotta understand something. It's not about needing it. It's about delegating. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I didn't need for my woman to do the shit. I'm saying, since you're gonna be here, you're going to help me with the shit. Period. It's that's all you gotta do. It's not that hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why this is so hard to understand.
Yeah, like I said, look, I just don't feel like, that's a good analogy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you're just meeting somebody, you shouldn't okay, let's say you meet a chick off Tinder tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. Are you thinking in your mind that you're gonna add this chick to your business? No, nobody thinks like that.
Oh no, Max think like that. No. Listen. Hold on. There's a difference between how Max think and how Sims think. A Mac always thinks about what can this woman do to provide and benefit him in his life overall. Even on the first day, I'm looking at how you come at me. I'm looking at how you're interacting with me. I'm looking at how you look. So, for example, let's say I meet a woman and she's a good-looking girl, right? And let's say she's interesting. And I say, you know what? Maybe one day I could have you on a live stream and we could talk and it'll bring me more viewers, which will bring me more money. You understand how that works? You see what I mean? But the simp is only thinking about fucking and thinking about pleasing a girl. That's all it is.
Okay. Yeah.
You see? Okay. See, this is why I love when Locker Room calls up, because we get to teach Locker Room and teach other guys who think like him.
No. This is why I love calling up, because I get to hear you contradict yourself.
When did I contradict myself? Go ahead.
Well, in one breath you'll say, well, I need to vet a chick. You need to vet a chick for a year to a year and a half. But then in the next breath you'll say, well, I don't need that long to vet her. I'll bring her in and bring her make her part of my company after the first date. It just don't.
Bro, you're not understanding what we're saying.
Making her do shit for you is a part of the vetting process. What are you not getting, bro?
Bro, okay, all right, you're right. But listen, my thing is, right, when you niggas talk about this, this open relationship shit, my thing is with that shit is, y'all trying to tell regular.
Look, it sounds impossible to you because you don't know how to fuck with bitches, bro. That's the bottom line.
Okay, so since you know
it sounds impossible to you because you don't know about it, period.
Where are yours, though? Since you know how to fuck with them, why don't you know
how bad you want to see receipts? How bad you really want to see them? How bad do you really want to see receipts, bro?
I want to see two women come on a live stream and say that they've agreed to an open relationship with Miles Cunningham. That's what I want to do.
Send me $5,000. We'll make it happen.
Let us hear from them.
Send me $5,000. We'll make it happen.
See, niggas in the chat. This is what y'all gotta listen to, because this is how niggas.
Fuck a super chat. I want a check for 5 G's.
Hold on, Miles. Before you get in your feelings, Miles. Because last time when I was in the chat, right, I killed off Kay Zaggins when he was like, when I told him that Johnny Depp's worst day is still better than Kay Zaggins' best day. Niggas niggas like Locario and niggas in the chat was like, well, how do you know what women in K's Ag flotation looks like, right? I straight killed you off because guess what? You and I both know that the women in K's Ag flotation do not look better. Johnny Depp could post a picture of his ass crack and have more bad bitches want to fuck with him than a nigga like K's Ag. And then when I expose that shit, then you niggas want to talk about some, oh, well, how do you know? How do you know? No, what do you mean how do I know? If you got them, then show them. I can go on YouTube right now and I can Google Floyd Mayweather women. It's multitude of videos of him showing us as women. So why is it a problem? If you niggas have all these women, why is it a problem for you to show them?
No. It ain't a problem for us to show. It ain't a problem for us to show them. Again, send the money. I've been said this. I told niggas. I said, listen, if dudes go and give us 100K, I will get on camera. I'll approach chicks in the street. I'll do all that shit, niggas. Y'all want. I'll do all that shit.
Because you talking about a whole production. You talking about a fucking... that's production of a reality show, damn near.
Locario, you know what I think? You know what I think your situation is?
What is it?
I think your situation with your wife is this. I think it's more like a roommate situation. You know what I mean? I think it's more like a roommate situation, to be honest with you, because if you think about it, right? New York is probably like one of the most expensive, places to live in America outside of, LA, maybe San Diego, right? So I'm thinking, your quote-unquote wife, maybe that's just your roommate, and maybe that's why she's okay with you going out, fucking other women, and then you coming back home, and y'all having dinner together.
Well, I'm glad you have the ability to think.
Here's my thing, right?
They say Locker Room ain't got no friends, he just want to vent. That's why he be calling.
Hey, Locario, here's my thing, right?
We his big brothers
okay
we
with your
fighting
wife,
with.
going out and sleeping with other men. You're okay with that, right?
Say that again?
Like a well-known fact.
Say that again?
You're okay with your wife going out and sleeping with other men, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so have you ever, this is a serious question, have you ever ran a train on your wife?
No, I haven't.
So why not?
Because I don't want to. It's that simple. It's that simple.
Oh, okay. So you, it's no problem for you when it's done behind your back, but if it was to be done in your face, you would feel some type of way? No,
I'm just not interested in running the train on my wife. Why is that a thing? Just like I'm not interested in fucking eating key lime pie. There's certain things I'm not interested in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, okay, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Since you're okay with your wife sleeping with other men that aren't you, would you be okay with your wife sleeping with one of your friends?
It depends. It depends. Who's to say it hasn't happened? Who's to say it hasn't happened?
In what situation would it be okay with you?
It all depends. This is what Locker Room don't understand. Let me explain to you guys what Locker Room don't understand. What Locker Room is talking about, right? He's like most guys who think that they're special. You understand? You guys think that the women that you're dating or the women that you fucking with or the women that you marry and all this other stuff, that they're only with you or that they only want to get your dick or that they're only going to be fucking around with you. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you think. So when you're asking me these questions, you're expecting me to be like, oh, well, I feel weird about my girl being with other men. No, I'm cool with that because I deal with reality. Y'all motherfuckers feel weird when y'all dealing with chicks and y'all can't deal with reality or the reality of them being with other men. That's the issue y'all got.
You see,
you feel what I'm saying?
I would respect that response a little bit more if you said, yeah, I let my wife deal with other dudes. But see, the thing about it is, if you wouldn't let your wife deal with other men, like let's say like randomly like on Tinder or something, but you wouldn't let like one of your friends snatch you, then that means that you do have some type of feeling about it.
No, that doesn't mean anything because you have to understand. Locker room. How long have you been in an open relationship?
You said how long have I been in an open relationship?
Yes.
I don't even see the point in an open relationship, Locario. I don't see the point in that.
No, okay, so no, I'm asking you a question. How long have you been in an open relationship with a girl in a long-term situation?
I've never been in an open relationship.
Okay, so then really, I'm shocked.
Yo, Locker Room, when are you gonna start your YouTube channel and expose Mr. Locario?
Exactly, I'm waiting for that.
Listen, Miles, I'll do that when you show us the women that you are fucking with that have agreed to allow you to fuck other women. I just want to hear a woman come on camera and say that.
See, Locker Room, do you understand? Hold on, wait. Hold on. Do you understand that's your problem? That's your problem. That's your problem right there. That's your problem right there. Because you don't believe, you need to see some shit to believe it because you're not living it.
You know what the funny part is? I could do that and he still won't fucking believe it.
Exactly. You'd be like, you paid those girls.
You paid those girls. That's not real. Those girls don't like you. Blah, blah, blah.
It's about niggas who I've never heard of coming on the internet preaching a philosophy and they're not showing it. See, my thing is, you would have so much more subscribers, fans, people that respected you, right? If you were actually walking it how you talk it. But see, you're not walking how you talking it, you're just talking it. So it leads people like me to believe that it's just all talk. And then when I ask about it, and then you tell me, oh, you have to pay. Why do I gotta pay you? I don't gotta pay you to get your ass on YouTube and go on a live stream, but I gotta pay you to bring a girl in here?
No. This is what I'm saying.
Like
you have to pay. You have to pay. This is what I'm gonna tell you why you have to pay. I'm gonna tell you why you have to pay. You have to pay because you're the type of person who, no matter what happens, you're not going to actually believe the game. Do you understand what I'm saying?
At least at the end of it, we'll have the money.
Right, because this is the thing. We just had Kelly Moore who called up, who said, yo, I've been on the Bad Boy membership. We had other people who called up on previous shows said, yo, I'm on the Bad Boy membership. What those guys had in common, they've always had a story about them fucking with this girl, fucking with that girl, fucking with this other chick, right? So, because these guys have already been using the information to get the women, that's the receipts. See, what you're asking for is goofy shit that can't even be proved. I could bring any chick on this fucking video. How you know that's not my cousin? How you know that's not a chick I hired? How you know that's not some...
Because I'll tell you why. Because the same way that you get on here and you set calls, right? We could call up and we could ask her the same questions. Now, if you paid her to lie, that's between y'all, I guess. But at least give us the opportunity to ask the questions to the girl, or at least put her on the live stream so that we can figure out if y'all niggas are really about what y'all be talking about.
And how will you know? I want to ask you a question. How will you know? That's what I want to know. How will you know?
Listen. You're right. We'll never know.
Exactly. So what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude?
So fuck it. Don't even try it, I guess, right? Don't even try to prove it's wrong or nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. Why would I need to prove anything? It don't make sense.
Locker room. I'm glad you know what you're about. Why don't you just spend more time developing that instead of questioning us?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you why, Miles, because I actually agree with a lot of the shit that you niggas be saying.
Oh. Wow. Wait. Please, I would love for you to just say that one more time. Stop. I just need you to say that for the record one more time.
Wow, this is no secret. I wouldn't come on the live stream as much as I do if I didn't agree with a lot of the shit that you niggas saying.
Okay, I want some sincere shit, my nigga. I appreciate you saying that. And go ahead.
You said what?
I said sincerely, I appreciate you saying that, but go ahead.
Yeah, see, Miles, I'm not like you and Locario. See, when my friends, when I disagree with them, I'll disagree with them. I'm not like you niggas who disagree and dick ride with everything each other says. I don't do that. If you say something I disagree with, I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay.
That doesn't make me a hater. That does not make me a troll. That makes me somebody who has a difference of opinion.
Got you.
And you got niggas like Kay Zagan who be in the chat, who will be in his feelings because you're not dick riding or agreeing with everything Locario says, so now they want to block you. This is why I had to create a whole other channel to get back in the chat because niggas be in their feelings, Miles.
Well, you know what? Let's not look, guys. Guys in the chat, or you have admins in the chat.
Right.
Don't block the adventurous and the locker room. Don't block him because his difference of opinion allows us to get more dialogue, and it's a good thing, honestly. But you still gotta keep it respectful, though, locker room.
To leave San Antonio like Kawhi Leonard, come to LA, and then let's go out and let's see these bitches that's in his rotation. And then, guess what? I'll subscribe. I'll be a believer. But until then, don't believe it. And I don't think that...
No, but you see what it is? We're not asking anyone to believe us. Right. We're asking you to take the information and try it for yourself.
Try it, right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Locker room, how come you haven't tried the information?
You said what?
How come you haven't tried the information?
Locario, I did try the information I told you last year.
Wait. No, stop. Locker room, have you purchased this book?
No, I have not purchased your book.
Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No, I have not.
Then you have not tried the information.
So everything so all your free videos and all that shit, all that is bogus.
No, all the free videos are just a snippet. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a snippet. This is what I'm trying to tell you. The free videos are just a snippet. It's not, I said this a million times. The free videos are the bread. It's not the whole sandwich. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, you haven't tried the information. This is why you don't believe. You see what I'm saying?
No. You put out plenty of good information, Locario, in forms of free videos.
I do.
And audio. Exactly. So don't say that's just the bread. No, there's plenty of meat.
No, that's your problem. That's your problem. See, you looking at the free shit and thinking that's the end all be all. Do you really think I'm giving out all of the deeper information for free? Are you crazy? No. And this is exactly why motherfuckers don't get to that next level, because they watch the free shit. They're like, oh, I feel like I know everything, and this shit not working. Of course this shit not working, because you don't got all the parts. You know what I'm saying?
Locario, can I tell you? I just want to speak on one thing that I was thinking about as far as it comes to cold approaching and meeting women, right? I feel like when you like for example, like a lot of dudes be complaining like why the flake rate is like so high when they're like meet a chick and like she won't text back or she won't like meet up with them for a date. What I was thinking about, right? I think that when you first meet a woman, I want to know what you think about this, you and Miles. When you first meet a woman, right, if you don't break the touch barrier in that first interaction, I kind of feel like the flake rate is going to be higher. Because I was thinking about this in my mind. I'm like, I remember, chicks that I've been with in the past, when I initially approached them, I would have like hugged them and like, at the end of the interaction, or I would have like broken the touch barrier as soon as like I met them. Some girls I've even grabbed their ass like the first time I approached them, shit like that. And I felt like those girls, they were more willing to meet up with me once we had departed and went our separate ways, than as opposed to girls who I didn't really touch them and the interaction didn't be physical. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, it just all depends. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're touching a chick and y'all have some sexual tension, then if she's feeling you, then more than likely she might come and see you again. But again, it all depends on the chick, because women, they're gonna feel different ways at different times. So at that time, when you was touching her, doing all that other shit, then later on, probably later on that week, you'll say she probably not feeling it anymore. It just is what it is.
But in general though, breaking the touch barrier, as you call it, is always, not always, but more often than not, it's a good thing, because it shows that you have a level of confidence to take it to the next level with the girl, and you also get to see a little bit more of where you're at, like based on how she reacts to your touch.
Yeah, that's what I think, because even like for example, this one chick I smashed, right? She, like I first walked up to her and I just like straight up put my arm around her, and she gave me like the meanest look. You know what I'm saying? And just based off of that look, like, most dudes would be like, oh, she's not gonna fuck with me type shit. But I just bought off to her initial reaction, but she ended up like, smashing me like, later on down the line. So I'm like, even though like you might touch a chick and she might give you like a weird look, or she might look at you a certain type of way, I don't feel like that's always an indicator of how she's going to respond later.
Right. Well, you see. Let me hold on. Let's take notice. Let's all take a moment of silence, because Locker Room is actually talking about some game right now.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Why can't we do this all the time, Locker Room? You feel what I'm saying?
Listen. I told you, I fuck with what you guys do. I'm just saying, I'm just not a dick rider. When you niggas say shit that I just emphatically disagree with, I'm gonna disagree with you niggas. I'm not
right, but it ain't nothing wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing.
Everything each one of you niggas say. Like, you niggas never disagree, ever. When was the last time you niggas disagreed? Like,
who, me and this guy? Who, me and Miles?
Yeah, you and Miles.
No, we disagree a lot. But what you got to understand is, you ever heard the term game recognized game?
Yeah.
So that's why me and Miles could be on the same page, or me and Kay Zagan could be on the same page. And the issue that we had with you, and which is why we thought you was trolling, was because we're telling you these things, and you refuse to actually implement it or accept it. That's what I'm saying. You refuse to look at a different perspective. That's what we're saying. You see what I mean? That's the issue.
It seems like to me, not even just with y'all niggas, but it seems like a lot of people in this era, in this generation that we live in, is very soft. And I feel like a lot of niggas, when you don't agree with them, and let's say you're friends with a nigga and he say something that you don't agree with, he might get his feelings over that shit. Like a nigga like Kay Zagan. See, I used to roast Kay Zagan in the chat. Now, obviously,
no, see, but this is what I'm saying. You're not. No. This is what you're not understanding. This is what you're not understanding. The reason why dudes get upset is because of this. For example, let's say I keep saying water is not in a bottle, and Miles is like, yes, they can put water in a bottle, and I'm like, no, nigga, they don't put water in a bottle. And Miles is like, yes, they put water in a bottle. And he comes and he has the fucking bottle and says, look, they put water in a fucking bottle. And I'm like, no, they don't put water in a. That's how you sound, right. Locker room. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how you sound. We're telling you that, listen, a woman is going to fuck with you in an open relationship. I'm like, dude, I have the ring on my finger every fucking live stream, every fucking video. I tell you, look, I'm in an open relationship for the past 15 years. So why do you come and say that a woman is not going to, quote unquote, allow you to fuck with other women? This is what we're talking about. Okay, that's the issue.
This is how I know you're not really reading what I'm saying, because if you go back and read what I said most women, I didn't say all women, you'll find one or maybe one in 1,000 chicks will go for some stupid shit like that. But on the majority basis, and you're pretty smart, Locario, you know this, most women ain't going for that bullshit.
No, but they are, though. This is what I'm saying.
And your wife is white, right? Your wife is white, right?
Right.
Exactly. So when you bring a black girl on your live stream and say that she's okay with the
You ever heard? Hold on. You ever heard of Kenny K. Stevens?
Bro, every time I bring up something, you always want to talk about somebody else.
No, but I'm trying to explain it to you.
My chick is black.
Exactly. His chick is black.
Bring her on the channel, Miles.
He's in an open relationship.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying. This is exactly what we just said.
My chick is black, though. My chick is black.
Bring her on.
What about Brother Polite? You know Brother Polite?
Brother Polite. All his bitches is black.
You know Brother Polite?
Okay, once again, we're talking about niggas who aren't y'all.
But bro, you just said this is exactly what we was talking about.
The main chick in my rotation is black. Like, that's my bottom. She black. And she know I fuck with other chicks. And it's all good. What are we saying? What are we talking? And this is me talking. Yes. Me.
Okay, Miles, do you have kids?
Do I have what?
Do you have kids?
Nah, I'm not stupid.
Okay, exactly. So neither one of you niggas don't have kids, right?
Hell no. On purpose, nigga.
So, in my personal opinion, this type of dynamic is not really gonna work if kids are involved.
Not necessarily true.
In the majority of cases, I'm not saying every case, but I think in the majority of cases, this type of dynamic is not going to work with children.
Why?
Maybe that's why you niggas are. You said why not? Because, well, for number one, how are you gonna raise a daughter, right? See, here's why you niggas are able to have these type of opinions, because you don't have kids that you're raising, bringing to the world. See, I believe, Miles, if you had a daughter, if Locario had a daughter,
right,
maybe you have a different perspective on, how you would want, you have a different philosophy on how you want your daughter and your son to treat people. I don't think any white man, anybody in the chat who's got a daughter right now, I don't think he wants his daughter to be fucking with some dude who is like, hey, bitch, we're in an open relationship, and fuck your daddy. Like, fuck what he's talking about. Like, he don't know he don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be in this open relationship, and I'm gonna fuck other hoes, and you gonna be fucking other niggas, and we just gonna.
So let me ask you.
Some people are gonna go for that.
Because no, I heard you say, if you had a daughter, then you wouldn't want to raise her to like be with a guy that treats her a certain way. So how do you think people in open relationships treat each other?
Right. Exactly.
Well, listen, I don't see. Listen, Locario don't even show his own wife.
Or is it just because a guy might be fucking another girl, that means he's treating the other chick badly? Is that what you're thinking?
Locario, if I go right now, right, and I bring my girlfriend to my grandma's house, right?
Okay.
And I tell my grandma, hey, grandma, this is my girlfriend, but I'm still openly fucking with other women on the side. Most people with any type of morals and ethics aren't going to accept that. I grew up in church.
But that's their problem. That's their problem, not yours.
Okay, but like I said, if you grew up with a certain level of morals and ethics,
but morals and ethics are subjective. There is no one moral and ethic.
Like I said, you niggas don't have kids, so I feel like if niggas want to have kids at some point in their life, I don't think that this is the when you niggas start, like I said, a lot of the shit you niggas say, I do agree with. But when you niggas start talking
like
about,
I said, have you ever heard? Like I said, have you ever heard of Kendrick? Hold on, like I said, have you ever?
No, fuck that. Cause he's just gonna tell you're talking about other niggas.
Exactly right.
Let me explain something to you, Locker Room. If I honestly I don't have kids, so I can only speak in a hypothetical. But this is what I believe truly. If I have children, I would want her to see me as a man that can manage and deal with multiple females, and I would want her to get with a man that has the level that I have, the level of respect from women that I have, the level of management, the level of just being able to run a situation with multiple women. I would want her to find a man exactly like me, and not no fucking beta nigga who's worried about what other people think and who could only deal with one woman.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
So in that same breath, Miles, would you raise her to fuck with multiple niggas at one time?
If that's what she wanted to do, she could do it.
No. Is that how you would want her to be raised?
If I'm raising her, what she's gonna see is she's gonna see her mother fucking with me. That's what she's gonna see. Because I'm running my situation a certain way. But she's also gonna see her father fucking with multiple women. And it's not just gonna be me just fucking other women. It's gonna be me giving her access to these other women so she can have multiple perspective and support and love from these other women. Because you gotta understand something. When you're serious about what you're doing, it's not just about pussy, my brother. It's about setting up a fucking situation for resources and fucking, access to different things and different people who can support the current situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not just fucking these chicks just to fuck them. They gotta get down with the program. So if I have a daughter, I need them to carry themselves as women that my daughter can respect, and I have to be able to respect them first. You understand? So even if they are fucking with other dudes, I'm not gonna hide that from my daughter, but she's gonna see that those women, even when they fuck with other dudes, they still have a certain level of respect for her father. You understand what I'm saying? You have to learn. I want you to do something, bro. I need you to figure out how to design and write your own story instead of worrying about what other motherfuckers think with their morals and values.
Right.
What do you want, my nigga?
Right.
What do you want? Fuck us. Forget about us.
Right.
Forget about anything you may have agreed or disagreed with us. What the fuck do you want, bro? And I'm not even in my feelings. I'm very serious. I really want to know, what do you want? Because everything that comes out of your mouth, it seems like you're trying to judge based on what other people might think and traditions and morals and values and this. And most people is not going to go for it. And most ethnic girls is not going to go for it. And that's why Locario's wife is white. Right. Because this, that, fuck that. What do you want, bro? Have you figured that out yet? Or you just like being on the internet trolling and fucking with niggas?
Yeah. Nobody's, trying to fuck with you, bro. I'm just...
You talking real soft now. Find out what you want. That's all I'm saying. And I'm being very sincere. Learn how to write your own book, because that's what we're doing. We're not telling people that this is the life for you, but we're saying if you're interested in it and you feel like it might be something you want to try out, take the information and actually try it out.
That's why we say the truth is inside you.
And implement it into your truth. Because you might want to take certain things about the game that we say, but you might want to be monogamous. You might want to be traditional. So do that. But even with that, our game tells you to make sure the woman respects you, make sure she benefits your life, make sure you're not bending over backwards and changing who you are for her. That's what type of stuff we're trying to talk about.
Facts.
Okay. All right, well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, it sounds good. You know, you sound very passionate. You sound like a.
It sounds good because it is good. That's why you still fuck with us to this day, bro.
Right? Exactly.
No. Like I said, I fuck with a lot of the stuff you say, but and some of the stuff you say, we just gonna have to agree to disagree because,
Fine.
like I said, you know, if you don't have neither one of you niggas have kids, so. You know, I just feel like your perspectives would be, you know, extremely different if you know, raising daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to tell your daughter, hey, baby, when you get 18, you know, if you get into an open relationship and then, you know, if he's fucking off with other women, you know, you can do the same thing. Like, no, I'm not raising my daughter to be no slut or no hoe and let her, you know.
Why she gotta be a
He's on a whole different level.
Why she gotta be a slut and a hoe, bro?
You don't even see it.
So as soon as a chick has sex with somebody, she's a slut and a hoe?
Okay, yeah. Well, maybe you just don't get it then, okay?
No, you don't get it.
No, but you automatically, in the hypothetical that you just put forth, as soon as you talked about her having sex with somebody, you immediately began to refer to her as a slut and a whore. Like, why?
Because that's what sluts and whores do. They have sex with multiple people with no regard to their bodies and their temple. That's what sluts and whores do. And you niggas are doing slut and hoe shit, but
see, this is what I'm saying. See, you're misconstruing it. Okay, so let me ask you this. If you had a daughter and she had sex with one guy, but she had no regard for her body, she didn't use protection, she let the dude fuck her in the ass roll, whatever it is like that, she made him come in her eyes, all this other stuff. Is she now a slut because she didn't have any regard for her body with that one guy? That's the only guy she fucked.
No. I wouldn't classify that as a slut. I would classify, with all due respect, I would classify what you allow your wife to do, which is to go out, meet random men, and have sex with them, and then come back home. And then hold on. What if my wife or any other woman that I'm dealing with is being protective, is making sure that they are, you know, safe when they're doing what they're doing? Is that still a slut and a whore? Bro, it don't. Yes, bro. So it's the sex. It's not the disregard. Because earlier you said it's disregard for the bodies and all that other stuff. So is it the sex or is it the doing the sex recklessly? Which one is it? It's both. Because when you're doing the sex, you're opening yourself up. Listen, Locario, not to bring this back up, but you even said it yourself that you have caught an STD before. Yeah. So let's not act like this type of lifestyle does not come with its own set of risks. Right, and on top of that, you can be monogamous and also catch an STD. Yeah, but you're more inept to catch it when you're living this type of lifestyle. No. Actually, statistically, you're more likely to catch an STD in a monogamous relationship. Do you know that? Okay. Do you know that? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. No, listen, and I explain this again. When you're in a monogamous relationship, you are not allowed to fuck other people. So if you do fuck somebody else and you catch something, because you're not allowed to fuck other people, you're not going to be honest with your partner, your main partner, and tell them you fuck somebody. Therefore, it's more likely they're going to catch something because you're going to have sex with that partner while you're infected. Because niggas cheat anyway. They cheat. So when you're in an open relationships usually have more communication. Right. So what happens is that you tell your partner, hey, listen, I caught something. We shouldn't have sex tonight. I got to go get tested. And then I get tested and my partner doesn't catch anything. Because if you're monogamous, you can't just you can't all of a sudden start wearing condoms. Exactly. Because then your partner's going to be like, yo, what the fuck? We don't usually use condoms. Why are you doing that? Mm-hmm. That's real. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, Locker Room. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. You have to get more information, and you have to understand that there's so many different layers to all this stuff. Again, there ain't nothing wrong with being monogamous. Ain't nothing wrong with being in a relationship. It's just about what you want. Like Miles said, what do you want? Locker Room, are you religious? Yeah, I grew up in church, Miles. Which, is it, are you Catholic or Christian or what? What's your denomination? Yeah, Christian. Yeah, Christian. Okay. You still, like, you're deep in church? You go to church every Sunday? No, I don't go every Sunday, but like I grew up in church. You grew up in church. I'm asking because usually when people have a lot of that, like, sort of like rigid type of convictions about like certain moral things, it's usually because they have a deep base with church. And that's cool. That's cool. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
I just wanted to get to know a little bit more about you and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So here's my question to you, Miles. Do you not believe like in the Bible and what like you know?
No. Well, I've actually been baptized. Hello.
You still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually been baptized Christian. But I don't. I believe in a higher power. But I'm the type of person where I try to, like, I've been to church and I've gone to church, mostly Christian churches. But I'm the type of person, I like to listen to different philosophies and see different perspectives, and then figure out how to incorporate that into my own beliefs as a overall spiritual person. You see what I'm saying? Where I try to gain, instead of like looking at something and saying, oh that's wrong, I try to embrace the knowledge and then take pieces out of it what I can to empower myself. You see what I'm saying? But if I had to call myself something, then I would say Christian, because I was officially baptized a Christian.
Yeah, well, I just don't, So like, just one last thing. I just want to know, like, why do y'all feel this way about children? Like, why don't either one of you niggas have kids? Because I feel like, as a man, you should be wanting to pass your legacy down to, the next generation. So, this is what I'm saying when I talk about morals and all this shit. Like, is it just about thugging women to you niggas? Because you niggas always talk about a purpose, right?
Right.
I'm on my purpose. I'm doing my purpose. All this purpose shit. So, don't you think it's a part of your purpose to, have a legacy, have children, pass the game down to your kids, your daughters, your sons? Don't you think that's important?
I think it's very important. Me personally, I don't know about Locario necessarily, but me personally, I look at having children as a very, very big responsibility, and because I respect it as such, I've been very careful to keep my shit strapped up, like, because I don't want to do something like that until I feel like I'm ready, until I got all my resources in order, everything in order, so I can actually be hands-on in the raising of my own children. You understand what I'm saying? So I look at it I look at it as something that's too important for me to like just accidentally get a bitch pregnant or some dumb shit. Like, nah, like I'm on some shit like, yo, the chick gotta be the right chick. My resources gotta be in order. I want to live in the right space. I want to be a fucking like a beacon to my children. You understand? I'm always striving to be the greatest man I could possibly be, and I want to be like super great by the time my children get here. So it's not over for me yet. So I still might have some kids, but it's something that I take very seriously. I have a lot of respect for children and children raising, and so I'm not gonna just do it just like that, just because it's a certain time or I should whatever, like, or based on somebody else's guidelines of that shit. I'm not gonna just do it just like that.
Right. Well, it's over for me because I don't ever want kids. Like, period. I do have a kid. It's called this book, How to Have Sex 200 a Day. This is the kid. This is one of my children, my books, and so that's the legacy that I leave behind. And this is the thing you gotta understand, and this is what I want you to understand, Locker Room, is that the whole thing about what we're talking about is that everybody wants different shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So you might want, because it sounds like you want kids, right? So
see, look, we just agreed. He don't want kids.
Right,
I do.
Right. So
we just disagreed.
So you might want kids, which is good, and you might be a great, fantastic father and everything. And what you have to understand is everyone's not the same. So there's people who want kids and there's people who don't want kids. There's people who want monogamous relationships. There's people who don't want monogamous relationships. There's people who want to go to college. There's people who don't want to go to college. There's people who want to be entrepreneurs. People who don't want. It's like there's so many different things. So you got to understand that when we talk about morals and ethics and all this other stuff, it all depends on the person. Like Andre from Outkast said, he said, sin all depends on what you believe in it. You feel what I'm saying? It all depends on your perspective. That's what we're trying to say. You see what I mean? That's what we're trying to say. So it all depends on what you want. So figure out what you want and go for that, and understand that everybody's not going to want the same thing you want.
Right.
That's all it is. You see what I mean? That's all it is, bro. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
All right, man. Appreciate
Yo, great call, man. Have a great weekend, man. Stay safe, all right?
All right, peace.
All right.
Later.
All right, peace.
All right, man. That's the infamous Locker Room. He said, you got to keep your head up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to help, man. Goddamn. Hold on. Let me see what this is.
Somebody got to make a beat out of that.
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, K's acting, bro.
What's poppin', my nigga?
What up, K?
Yeah. What's up? Man, let me address something that Locker Room was talking about dudes encouraging their daughters to be in open relationships. I have a daughter, okay, and I encouraged her to be in one. Okay, so let me tell the story, right? She was going off to college. She was dating a guy in the military. So she came to me and asked my advice on what should she do. The dude was gonna be gone for like 6 months to a year. And I sat her down and I said, look, I said, you got two choices. I said, either you could stay in a relationship with him and then get your feelings hurt because he will cheat. I said, or if you care enough about him, you want to keep the relationship. I said, let him do his thing and you do your thing while he's gone.
Right.
Facts.
Okay. And see, the old dude was talking about, raising, your child to be in an open relationship. I didn't raise her to be in one.
Right.
I just told her, look, this is the reality of it. Right. When he go away to wherever he going, he gonna fuck other bitches. Okay. So either you accept it or don't accept it, but it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So all that is just letting people know what's really going on out here. See, he's not realistic, and he thinks just because the bitch says I love you, I don't want no one else but you, he thinks he's safe.
Right.
He thinks that pussy won't be tampered with.
Right.
Okay. And all these dudes running around here looking for feel good words and shit. So they want a bitch to pat them on the head and say, baby, I love you. There's no one like you. You're the best I've ever had. I don't want anyone else but you. And it's like, come on, bro. You can't believe that shit.
Real talk. Real talk. Now that's real talk because even when a woman says that, she's usually sincere. But she's sincere when she's saying it at 4:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
At 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, who knows how she gonna feel? You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. And I tell dudes, I said, look, I said the chick didn't lie to you. She told you the truth.
Right.
In that moment.
Right. Exactly.
Until she ran into a player and she was like, well, I meant what I said then. Like you said, I meant what I said at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, I have a change of heart. So this dude made my pussy wet and I want to fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
And that's where the locker room has to understand the people who think like him. If you get into a relationship where you're basically vowing commitment to a woman and she's doing the same with you, it's going to be more likely that one or both of you will cheat than the other way around. It's just a fact.
Right. Facts.
Okay?
Facts.
And let me say this on the way out. See, just because he has a type of mentality where he won't cheat, he thinks by virtue of that he can find a woman that has the same fucking philosophy. And it's like, bruh, it don't work that way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people got to understand people's different. And that's some shit, like, I feel like a lot of people, because even myself, I had to realize that, man. It's like, because you're always living and seeing things just from your perspective. And it's like, you got to understand that there's so many different people, ideas. People grew up different ways. They got different reasons why they do certain things. Because myself, when I look at people with kids, I got sisters and cousins. I got babies and all this other shit and kids.
Right.
And for the life of me, I'm just like, yo, I don't fucking want that, B. Like if I got a woman pregnant, I literally would probably kill myself. Like, I would think about ways, like the easiest way to die. Like, what can I do to fucking kill myself? You understand what I'm saying? So, but that's me though. You feel what I mean? And some people love having kids. You see what I mean? So it's just like, man, you know what I mean? Because it's crazy. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? But people are different.
Yeah, and to me, to each his own. There's nothing wrong with saying, I don't want no fucking kids. I don't want to change no goddamn diapers.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the locker room, he was acting like it's a rite of passage for every man to want to have a family. And
right,
like,
right.
Not everybody wants some type of problem, some type of obligation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let me say this. I firmly believe that open relationships is the wave of the future. I really believe. You're going to start seeing that more and more because people are coming to the realization that it's all a lie. That all this commitment, monogamy shit It sounds good during the honeymoon phase when everybody's on their best behavior. It
Right.
sounds wonderful. But the reality of it is, and what the locker room don't understand, is bitches get bored of the same dick. They just get bored of the same dick. Okay? I get bored of the same pussy. So if I get bored of the same pussy, I have to assume that bitches get bored of the same fucking dick.
It's facts. It's facts. But see, people don't like to deal with that type of reality. That's the unfortunate part. Cause what I find funny, and I've seen people do this too. Cause like what Locker Room was doing is he's like, oh, but how do you feel about your wife doing this and your wife doing that, and that's crazy. And I'm like, bro, like I understand this happens because most dudes would feel embarrassed for a girl that they're with to be with, and this is the funny part. This is where I learned this shit to not be too crazy about this. When I was younger, there was a dude I used to roll with, right? This motherfucker was dating this chick, right? And one day I said to him, I said, no disrespect, but your girl is bad as fuck. And so he said, would you smash? And I said, yeah, hell yeah. So he said, come through to the crib tonight. And I smashed his girl. He just, I came in there, she was in the living room, she was playing video games, she had on her underwear and a t-shirt. I came through, and then he took the controller from her, he started playing the video games. This chick took my hand and walked me in the room and fucked the shit out of me. While he's in the living room playing video games. You understand what I'm saying? And so... Go ahead, bro. No, I'm just saying, but that's what I'm saying, where it's shit like that, where when I saw that, and I saw how it was like, yo, it's not really a big deal. That's what made me say, damn. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious.
Bro, all it is a physical act. It's just sex. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They don't get that. Right. They don't get that.
Bro, during World War II, right, when the soldiers would go off to fight, they had this pact. A lot of these dudes who were married, they basically knew their wives were going to be fucking other dudes.
Right.
So they would handpick the dudes that they trusted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and because they were realistic enough to know there's no way I'm going to be out fighting a war for 2 or 3 years and she ain't going to get no dick. Come on.
Exactly.
You know so dudes just need to get realistic and understand that, yeah, your woman can love you. She could be willing to take a bullet for you. She could be willing to take a charge for you. But she don't want other dicks other than yours. It's okay. It's okay. And I know it's hard for these dudes to wrap their mind around that because, like, the Locker Room, he's a very base level thinker. Everything for him revolves around sex.
Right. Right.
You see that shit.
Right. Because listen, if I go off to war, man, if I go off to war, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna need Miles and Kay Zagan to take care of April MC for me. You feel what I'm saying? so
yeah, we got that. We're gonna make shows. but look, Locker Room and everybody don't think like him. Look, when you busting a nut, okay, there's multiple vessels you can bust a nut with. You can use your hands or you can use some pussy. But at the end of the day, this all it really is a vessel of pleasure. That's it. It's a physical act.
Right.
Get over it. Get over it, man.
That's what I'm saying. Those are facts, man. Shit.
I'm gonna let y'all go, man.
I appreciate the call, bro.
Man. Have a good weekend, bro. Be safe.
All right, y'all be safe. Peace.
Oh, y'all too.
All right, man. Peace. That's what's up, man. I'm telling you, man. Hold on. Let me see who this is. You, what's going on? You. Yo.
Hello?
What's going on?
What's up? This Dr. Locario?
What's going on, man?
Doctor.
Nothing much, man. I was trying to super chat you, but I just figured I'd just call in and say what's up, show you some love.
Appreciate it. So what's good with you?
Nothing, man. I was just watching a live stream while I'm waiting for something. I got a YouTube channel of my own, and you told me you was down to collab. I just want to know if you had any advice for a newer channel.
What's your channel? Shout out your channel so people can subscribe. What's the channel?
It's called The Club. It's spelled TH3C2UB.
Damn, you got a lot. You got You got to write that in the chat room. We got to write that in the chat so people can follow you. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, I got you.
But yeah, but some tips just to grow your channel, man, is like you just gotta stay consistent. You feel what I'm saying? Stay consistent. Stay consistent and have what do you talk about on your channel?
It's a self-improvement channel / a red pill channel. Because a lot of people watch my channel to learn about women, but I tell them you have to become the best version of yourself and stay on your purpose if you try and get the woman that you want and to live the lifestyle that you want. So people, they watch my channel to learn about women, but they don't really watch the self-help shit. They miss the point of it.
Right. Well, that's that's gonna happen in some situations. But yeah, what you gotta do is keep consistent, and you have your niche of what you talk about, and then you gonna get the people who gravitate to that information and come through and check your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's all it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
And shout out your channel again so people gonna know.
I'm writing in the chat right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, write it in the chat so people will know and they could just check out your channel. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, subscribe to K Zaggin channel too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the club. You know what? Maybe you might want to get a simpler channel name too.
Yeah.
Right, but yeah,
yeah, that's definitely some good advice.
Right, but yeah, check him out. It's TH3C2UB. So make sure you guys check that out. All right.
Well, yeah, man, and I don't know if you got my DM. You told me you were trying to work, so whenever you're ready, man. I know you're a busy man. But
yeah. Okay, so that was you. Yeah. Let's do that. So just hit me up again in the DM. Let me know what your schedule is. Let me know when you're free, and then I'll see what day I'm free out of those days, and we can just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, word.
All right.
Appreciate you, man. Much love. I'm not gonna hold you up too long.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
All right, man. Have a good Friday, man.
All right, peace.
You man, stay blessed up, man. Happy Black History Month.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, man. Holla. Peace. All right. You. Okay. You, what's going on?
Yo.
You
hear me?
I can hear you. What's good?
Alright, I want to know, how did you, hook up with, Tariq Nasheed?
What do you mean, as far as, getting advertisement on the shows and stuff?
Yeah.
I just hit him up. Just go to what is it, TariqRadio.com, and then he has a page on there. You could click on the advertising button, and then send him some paper, and he'll advertise whatever you got. Or, the stuff you promote.
Okay. Oh, I got a question for Mal. So, you don't seem like a guy that would let your woman, have sex with other guys.
Right.
What's the
question?
What's the question?
I said, is Miles into, his woman having sex with other guys?
I'm not really into it, but I know I can't control it. So
right.
the only thing I can control is myself and the relationship I have with my lady. So it's the type of thing where all I ask is for her to be honest. But it's not like I'm a dump her if it happens or some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, and that's another thing. I'm not into it either. You know what I'm saying?
I don't promote it. I don't tell my bitch, hey, go out there and fuck other niggas. But it's the type of thing where it's like, look, the only thing I need is for you to make sure you treating me the way you're supposed to treat me. You understand what I'm saying? And just be honest and use protection. But it's not like, it's not like I'm endorsing the shit. Mm. But at the same time, I also let her know, hey, I'm going to be hanging out with this chick tonight, or I'm going to be on a date, so I can't call you, or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? It's about honesty and just keeping lines of communication open. It's not we're not saying you're going to necessarily be, happy 100% of the time dealing with this shit, but is that we're dealing with reality. We're dealing with truth. We're dealing with honesty. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not about being into your bitch fucking other niggers. It's about
being able to understand that that's a reality, and how do you deal with reality? That's it. That's what we're saying.
Okay, so
about what?
Hello?
You still there?
Uh-oh.
This nigga just left us on a cliffhanger. I want to know what the fuck he was gonna talk about. Shit. Yeah, he's gone. This is crazy.
That might be him?
Let me see.
Hold on. Oh shit.
You.
Hello?
What's poppin'?
Yes, Nez from London.
Nez, what up, Nez? Been a minute, dog.
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you been?
Good.
Chilling.
Good to hear from you, man.
Yeah. What's up, man? Was it good, yeah?
Yo, everything's good, man. I can't complain at all, man. We out here working on this documentary, making it happen for y'all.
Yeah, good. Sounds good. Yeah. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention a guy called Addy A Game. I think Locario's heard of him before.
Right.
And his friend Athlete Kingdom has heard of him as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy a few months ago got sentenced to 2 years in prison in Scotland for approaching women in the street.
What?
He was arrested last year and spent like a year in remand, and then he got put on the sex offenders register for 10 years. And well, the reason for that was because he approached women and then in Glasgow, in Scotland, and these women who weren't attracted to him ended up going and reporting him to the police for harassment and stuff. And I'm just saying, like, if you look at this guy's photo, like, for anyone in the chat room, you see the reason that they reported him was because he's one ugly, like, son of a gun, as they say, one ugly mug. So you know, instead of wasting his time on all this game stuff, he should have just saved up some money, got some plastic surgery on his ugly butter's pig ugly face, and then gone to the dentist and like fixed his teeth up or something, and he wouldn't be in this predicament. Because we know, like, these days, especially in 2020, the only guys that women want approaching them are like the Chads, Tyrones, Changs, Abduls, and Enriques.
The Changs.
Like, online dating has changed the game completely. Those types of guys are the only guys that can get the women that they truly want. Like, ugly guys like Addy A Game, like, women basically want these guys dead. Not dead literally, but they want them gone, disappeared from the face of the earth.
Wait, so you saying that women want guys who are ugly dead? Is that what you saying?
Well, not dead perhaps, but you know, they'd rather wish that they weren't there. But Addy A Game got reported to the police by these women because of the fact that they were repulsed by him when he approached them. So he approached them. He tried to, you know, make something happen. Tried to get their numbers. Tried to take him out on dates and stuff. And then they got so creeped out by him, they actually went to the police and reported it.
Well, the thing is this. It's I don't know the exact details of what happened specifically, but I can guarantee you that he didn't get arrested for approaching a woman and talking to her. You know what I'm saying? And her being repulsed by him being ugly. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a woman can't go to a police and say, hey, listen, I need you to arrest this guy. What did he do? Well, he approached me and said hi. Really, that's not a crime. But, well, he was ugly. Oh, we got to get this nigga. Say no more. We going like that. That's not how it works.
Right, but
because they saying in the chat, he was being.
They said in their police statements that he approached them and they felt uncomfortable by it. And stuff.
Yeah, because they're saying in the chat that what happened was he was being aggressive and he was like filming it and all that other shit.
Right, but there's other guys that do that type of thing and film it and they don't get arrested.
Yeah, because those girls didn't say anything. See, this is what I'm saying. Just because some other guy put up some camera and filmed some girl and hollered at her, if those same guys would have hollered at those same girls that Addy A Game hollered at, they would have probably got arrested too, because they would have probably said the same shit. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think they would have been arrested. Like James Tusk that does that type of thing, he doesn't get arrested. Like there's other guys that do it. Street Attraction. Oh yeah. By the way, there was a BBC documentary in October that did a little expose on Addy A Game and Street Attraction as well. So an undercover reporter went and took a boot camp with Street Attraction, and he kind of misconstrued all of their stuff to make it seem as though these the street attraction dudes were blurring the lines of consent, talking about last minute resistance and stuff. So YouTube ended up taking down the street attraction channel, and
well, yeah, that's this is why I really stress dudes being authentic, honest, natural with their shit, because this type of shit won't happen. You understand what I'm saying?
But this is like one of the reasons why the pickup artists and the dating coaches in the UK, like, I don't want to say they're shitting their trousers, but they're exactly that. Because right now there's like a seditious kind of uprising against guys who are doing this type of thing in the whole country, like up and down the country. So guys are like, proper scared and like watching their backs and.
But see, this is what happens when dudes is trying hard to get receipts. You know what I'm saying? They do goofy shit like this that gets them into fucking weird ass shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
But there's dozens of guys that are getting receipts and filming it though, and nothing happened to them. It's just Addy A Game that got arrested. Nobody else got arrested over this.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is that can lead to it. Just like there's a lot of criminals who go and rob and do all this other shit that don't get caught, but being a criminal and doing that type of shit can get you caught. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say, is that type of energy leads to shit like this. That's what I'm saying. So it's not specific, because what I think you think is, you think because you think Addy A Game isn't good looking, that was the reason why he got arrested. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you're thinking.
So what was the reason? But because when I read in the police report, it didn't mention anything about filming women in public.
Well, yeah,
filming them at having sex with them at home or something.
Well, this is the thing. We don't know what happened. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm guaranteeing you that it just wasn't because they thought he was ugly. You understand what I'm saying? Women get approached by guys they think are ugly all the time.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But they don't go and get them arrested.
Their reaction to guys who are ugly and guys who are good looking is completely different.
Oh yeah, it's going to be completely different if they think he's good looking versus if they think he's not good looking. What I'm saying is that no one's getting arrested because the girl thinks he's ugly.
According to the report that I'm reading right now, he was arrested because he was grabbing some of these girls and trying to kiss them and this and that.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying.
Like, he was being physical, and on top of that, one of the girls was 16, and in Glasgow, according to the age of consent, you could be 14. You could be 14 if and only if you're 2 years older, 2 years within range of the person, and he's older than that. So I don't know. It's a lot of shit, but it wasn't because he wasn't good looking.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I know what he's trying to say, because chicks get bent out of shape when guys they're not attracted to approach them. Yeah, we all know that. But in this situation, this guy was being, it seemed, according to this anyway, I'm reading it on the phone. Is he was being like threatening, and he was being physical with them, and they said that they didn't like his advances.
Right, because that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's not as simple as someone just thinking you're ugly, which is gonna make them go and call the police on you.
And it says here he was going back and forth with some girl on Instagram, and he called her a racist for rejecting his advances and shit. So it's like Addy A Game doesn't have A game. He really does not have A game. Because a part of the game, and which is what we're talking about on this show, about dealing, we're going to always get rejected, but what sets you apart from another dude is how you deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Excuse me. And we're here to try to build strength within you, help you to build strength within yourself so you can deal with it. So you don't have to deal with it in a negative way where you're getting arrested like this guy. You understand what I'm saying? He's going back and forth with chicks on Instagram and going back and forth with people on YouTube and filming them and all of this stuff, like, and then grabbing chicks and trying to kiss them when it's not like, and this is in the street. It's not like he's on a date with them and he's slowly escalating and learning how, paying attention to her body language and shit. Like, he's breaking a lot of rules in the game, and that's why he got fucked up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
All right. But he did a review of Locario's book, I believe, like a couple of years back, How to Have sex with 2 men a day.
Right.
I don't know if he interviewed you, Locario.
Yeah, he did interview me. This is like maybe, I don't know, 4 years ago or something like that.
All right, so if he was studying you all this time and studying your material, then he should have had some game at least. And,
well, probably he wasn't studying my material. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because a person interview you don't mean they're studying your material. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know.
See, it says he put his hand on my cheek and the other hand on my back and pulled me in. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's out here grabbing hoes. Like,
right.
Boy, he did that in the street.
Right. That's what it says. That's what it says here.
Okay.
All right. Nez.
Yeah.
Appreciate the call, my brother.
No worries. Cool.
I'm holla.
Cool. Take care. Bye.
Take it easy, man.
All right, we trying to where's Black Raider was trying to call up. All right, Black Raider, call back up. You.
Yo, Locario, Miles, what's good?
What's good?
What's going on?
What's going on? Hey, yo, Locario, man, I want to thank you, man. Give me about a good 3 minutes. I'm gonna give you a rundown real quick.
Mm.
We all around the same age, me, you, and Miles. I'll be 39 this year.
Mm.
I did a little time.
Mm.
So I'm what you would probably consider like a Pookie or a Ray Ray.
Mm.
So when I came home, I still got a couple little chicks here and there and shit just off my swag. But yo, like, I realized like the game had completely changed, man. Like these chicks out here, they was just on some different type shit.
Mm.
And from just watching y'all two, I messed with AMS and ARC too.
Okay.
Y'all taught me a lot, man, and I just want to thank y'all. And I'm gonna tell the young brothers in the chat room, like, and Miles and Locario, y'all can vouch. Y'all got it made, man. Cause back in the day, we ain't have this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't had this shit, man. Like, y'all getting the game like firsthand, man, and y'all
right.
still, a lot of y'all just over processing it, man. Like, y'all know how it was. We had to stay on the phone with the chicks with the cordless phone until the cordless phone die and all that. We all, up all night. But y'all got people bringing y'all the game firsthand, man. So, just soak it in. Stop over processing shit. It's just simple, man. It's all about respect. You respect yourself, women gonna respect you, man.
Right.
And you respect them also.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But it's the game.
Right. Nah, facts. That's real shit. So what else is going on with you though?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. I just got in from the gym. I got a little shorty girl come through.
Mm.
Just living like, hey, man, you know I'm from Delaware, man. I'm about 2 hours from y'all, man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Get up sometime, man. Go get some of these chicks, man, if y'all with it.
Well, holler at me if you in the city in New York. You know what I'm saying?
I'll come up there. I drive
be...
trucks and shit, so I'll be all through out New York all the time.
All right, cool. Yeah, hit me up when you out in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no doubt.
All right, man.
All right, peace and blessings to y'all.
Peace, man. Have a good weekend.
I'm holla. Peace.
You too, my brother. Peace.
All right, so we'll take one more call and then we got to get out of here. You feel what I'm saying? We got to get out of here. So one more call and then we are done. But make sure you guys get the likes up. Make sure you guys get the book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day. Boom. Go to MrLocario.com to get your copy. Make sure you guys go to Bad Boy Membership to join the Bad Boy Membership. All right. What's going on?
Hey guys, Ross, Southern California.
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
So like, you guys are just talking about how like, you're always going to face rejection, right, with women.
Mm.
But okay, so like, if she does have a boyfriend, right? Okay, so you gotta let it go.
Mm.
I get that, but what if like sometimes, or is it all the time, or sometimes a girl will want to be with you not because she's not interested, or is it like even if she did have a boyfriend, like, if you had good enough game, could you still have gotten her?
So you're saying if a chick got a boyfriend and you're able, if your game was on point, would you be able to get with her?
Yeah, because I hear, like, like some of these other, like, PUAs or coaches, they'll say, like, well, if you got good enough game, then, you should be able to sleep with her. Or, what do you think of that?
Well, yeah, you could, but the question is, why would you, though? Like, why would you want to bother?
Well, I mean, if she's hot.
I know, but there's a lot of other hot chicks. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, the reason why dudes be trying to get with chicks who got boyfriends and all that other shit is because it's an ego thing. They want to feel like, oh, I got this girl this other guy who has another dude. But it's really not about them. It's really about that chick just felt like cheating. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really no thing. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to understand, a lot of guys out here nowadays are simps. So you got to be careful if you're dealing with chicks who got boyfriends. Because sometimes they'll do shit like that where they'll fuck with you because they got a boyfriend and they just want to get their boyfriend jealous. And so they'll fuck with you and then tell their boyfriend will want to come see you. And now you got to deal with that bullshit. And you just trying to chill on a Sunday watching Netflix. And now you got to fight some dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess you don't want to risk getting into that kind of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But, so you're saying just because she says she has a boyfriend, and if, let's say, she was telling the truth,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I know sometimes, like you were saying, she may cheat with you if you're that man,
mm-hmm.
or the guy that she would want to cheat, but if she doesn't, then it isn't always because she wasn't interested enough in you, and she never would have been, even if she didn't have a boyfriend.
Well, this is the thing. At the end of the day, no matter what situation a chick is in, if she wants to do something with another man, she's gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying? Period. That's it. So it don't matter if she got a boyfriend, husband, if she been with the dude for 1 year, 10 years, it don't matter. You feel what I'm saying? If she feels the need to make it happen, she gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And so my question to you and to other guys who are even thinking about this is that, if you're dealing with this girl, she got a man, it's like, unless you're in a specific situation, like let's say you're in fucking Dubai and she got a boyfriend, she lives in Dubai, she got a boyfriend, you about to leave tomorrow morning, you feel what I'm saying? And she's just in your hotel for whatever reason, and she just want to give it to you. In that case, I can understand you're like, well, fuck it, she want to fuck me right now, I'm about to leave 6 a.m. on this flight, it don't even matter. You feel what I'm saying? Then cool. But in general, why bother even dealing with that situation? You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of times it's not really doing anything for you at the end of the day, because there's other hot girls who you can fuck with. You're doing it because of your ego, and there's also the repercussion of having a simp ass boyfriend trying to come at you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I was just wondering though, like, just because she rejected you and said she has a boyfriend doesn't mean that she may not necessarily been not interested in you, right?
Yeah, she could have been interested in you, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, if she's not telling you yes, she's telling you no. You have to just move on. Like, why even think about it? Mm-hmm. I don't care how hot she is. Mm-hmm. If she's not telling you yes, she's telling you no. Mm-hmm. So anything that comes out of her mouth except yes, or I have a boyfriend, I'm not interested, whatever the fuck she's telling you. Mm-hmm. She's not telling you yes, she's telling you no. Move on. That's it.
All right. So it depends just whether she likes you well enough, and if she's in the mood to cheat.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, if she's in the mood to cheat, she's gonna cheat. Period. You know what I'm saying? Again, it all depends on the chick, what she want to do, and based on what she want to do, that's what she's gonna do. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, but yeah, in general, don't try to waste time with them because you can get into trouble, right? Or it's just not worth it in general, unless of course you're saying you're in a 1-day trip out of the country and about to come back.
Right. If the circumstances cause the pussy to fall in your lap and you could just do what you got to do and keep it moving, that's one thing. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, it's just like, don't even bother. You know what I mean?
All right.
All right, bro?
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, brother.
Have a good weekend.
All right, guys. It is about that time. Oh, Lord. Should we take one more or are we going?
One more.
All right, we're going to take one more. Hold on. Taking one more call. Yeah, what's going on?
Yo, Locario, Mars, what's poppin'?
What's going on, bro?
I'm good. My name is Eli. And, I'm just calling real quick just to let you guys know. First of all, thank you guys for doing what you do because, one of the best pieces of advice, Locario, that you gave me, you were saying something about, kind of assume, attractiveness. Assume that the girl's feeling you right from the gate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it's so funny. I kid you not. Within the last 3 days, I got 5 numbers using that principle right there.
Right.
So one example was I was eating, IHOP. You know how you woke up, you just want some pancakes. You don't even care. You just want a pancake. You know what I'm saying? So, and I felt like I was looking a hot mess and all of that. But I, as a little experiment, I said, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to psych myself out and try to put up my masculine frame, you know what I'm saying? Just, come full force. I don't care how I'm looking, just be that confident dude. You know what I'm saying? Bring that energy. So, and my waitress, she was hot. You know what I'm saying? But, so anyway, when it came time for me to pay for my stuff, I was about to be out the door, and she gave me my check, and I was like, listen, this isn't mine right now. This isn't my receipt. This isn't my, what's going on? She was like, yes, that's yours. I was like, all right, so where's your phone number? How come it's not on there? And she was like, oh, word? You want it? I said, yeah, I do, And I'm even shocked at the fact that, wow, she seemed like she was honored. By me,
as she should be, nigga.
Exactly. She should be honored. That's what it is, man. That's what I'm. Look, man, you gotta understand. If dudes really understood the type of shit that we do, you feel what I'm saying? To bring enjoyment to a woman's life. You feel what I'm saying? This is what guys need to understand their value, and so guys, that's where you should even, you should already have that confidence within you to even understand that in the first place. And then when you're dealing with the woman, it's like, yo, she should be able to recognize this shit. And that's the thing. When a woman recognizes your value, that says a lot about her. You feel what I'm saying? That says, okay, this woman has value. You feel what I'm saying? Because she has to have value to recognize the shit. You see what I mean? And so once you see that she recognizes that, then that's a girl that you can even spend time with, on even taken seriously in any form of fashion. You know what I mean?
You can start the vetting process.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, and it was shocking because, I'm not going to lie. Usually, I was kind of, the old me, I kind of would have been, expecting that, to just, to fizzle out. I want, for her to be no, I got a man or whatever, sorry, or something like that,
right.
But, especially lately, now that I feel like my confidence has increased, I've been going to the gym. That's me. I'm a workout dude. But it's there's a lot of stuff. It's like an energy that, how they say dogs can sense fear, they can smell it or something like that. It's the same thing when it comes to, women. When you confident and you just not giving a fuck. It's something, I swear, it's like they can smell that, man. I'm telling you, I was on the fence about that at first, but now I think I'm starting to really believe that,
Right. Nah, it's energy though. That's
well, good for you because it's something that we try to drive home to a lot of these cats, and they think we just talking bullshit. So good for you for actually picking up on it.
Right, for real. And this is what I be trying to tell dudes, when you're actually implementing the shit and you're really out there doing what you do, and you're getting that sort of energy from women because you're giving a certain energy out, you're gonna start to see the shit. You understand what I'm saying? And see, a lot of people they don't see it because they're not at that level of consciousness, and they're not really believe. Because look, you gotta actually believe you're the shit in order for a woman to really believe you're the shit. In a lot of cases, because if you don't believe you're the shit, you're usually believing you ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so you're gonna get the energy from women that you ain't shit.
That's real. That's really.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Because let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. The thing with this whole thing, and to piggyback off of what Locario just said, it's like it's all or nothing. Mm-hmm. It's all or nothing. That's why when you're dealing with chicks, you have to be so like serious about the respect level and all of that shit, because it's only two things. Either you the shit or you ain't shit. Mm-hmm. You understand? There's no, well, I'm a nice guy, but I don't really take myself so seriously, and I have some good qualities, and then blah. No, a bitch wants to know that you a solid 100 nigga. Like, you're a solid dude. You're a man, period. That's what she wants to know. Because she's looking for protection. She's looking for survival. She's looking for resources. She's looking for somebody she can follow and depend on. Do you understand? So you got to be 100%, all or nothing. So just like before when I was telling the other guy on the last call, either she's telling you yes or she's telling you no.
Right.
If she's not telling you yes, she's telling you no. So that's why in the same way, when you know that you're 100% that nigga, if she's not cooperating, we're done.
Right. Exactly.
Because there's no, like, I'm not here to, because here's the thing with some bitches, they like to pick and choose. Just like this whole feminist wave, this feminism wave, they want to pick and they call it selective equality. So they want to make the same money. They want to be looked at the same and do this and do that. But when it's time to do something dangerous, or if it's time to open doors, or when it's time to pay on a date, they want men to do that shit.
Right.
And that's selective equality. If you want equality, then don't hit me, because I will punch you the fuck back. Like, I will punch you back in the fucking face. Right. I don't care if you're a woman, right? Because we're equal, right? No, exactly. Right. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's all or nothing. You gotta be 100%. You gotta be 100% that nigga, or you're a fucking you're a cornball. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And once a chick see you flinch. Once you flinch, you're already a cornball.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. It's so funny you say that, because me, I'm embarrassed to say this. I'm actually a good-looking dude, and I'm model and stuff, but I couldn't get a woman to save my life. So when, I first found Locario's channel years ago, and you was talking about how, like, looks, money, and status ain't the end-all, be-all. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that's like, because I hear dudes who are talking about, it's all about the looks, or good looking. And listen, I've been told my whole life, look, I actually model, bro. And, and I'll get the woman initially sometimes, and that's if I'm lucky, because my confidence was shot. But I wouldn't maintain it, because she was like, sense that I was, faking it. I wasn't really the big confident dude that I made myself out to be. Like, like you said, Miles, like, she saw me flinch. And it was a wrap for me right there,
Right. Because it's just like when, because we was watching that video earlier where the dude was about to fight the nigga, and he went like that, and the dude jumped back, right? Like when dudes do that when they about to fight you, and they fake like they about to punch you, and then you flinch. So now they know you a little scared or you a little jumpy, right? But now if they do that, and then you don't flinch, they look like the stupid one. You understand what I'm saying? You look like you're strong in your intentions of what you do. So the thing is that you gotta stay so stable to the point where you're like, well, if I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna fucking get hit. You're not moving me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the way that you gotta be with women. Is that when the women see you flinch, it's like the same way as the guy seeing you flinch when he's trying to flex on you. You feel what I'm saying? And so it makes them see you differently. But if you don't flinch, if you just like, yo, this is what I'm about, this is what I'm trying to do, this is it, and either you taking it or you leaving it, then there's more respect there. There's like, oh shit, this guy's really about what he's about. He's really that dude. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's the thing you got to be on when it comes to when you're dealing with women, is that you got to be so on point in that regard of like, yo, this is who I am fully. And I'm that dude fully. And so you either take that shit or leave that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because nothing you doing or saying is going to switch that shit up for me. It ain't going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what makes chicks fucking gravitate to you heavy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And last but not least, before I get out of it, there's one guy on YouTube. He's not a dating coach, and he admits that. I'm not going to put the brother's name out there because I got respect for him. But he was sitting here talking about, man, forget all this alpha male stuff. And, if I see a woman sitting there, I'm going to buy her a drink and all of this stuff like that. I mean, just super simp shit. And I have respect for this brother. But that don't mean I always agree with everything, somebody says. And later on, within that same video, he's talking about all the problems he has with women. I'm sitting there like, bro, that's why, like, he's sitting there knocking dating coaches and, like, guys who, you know, promoting the alpha mentality and all of that stuff. Yet, and then he's wondering why. Like, he doesn't even see the disconnect right there. Like, all right, like, it's crazy. Like,
nah, that's what happens. That's what happens. And unfortunately, that's what happens with a lot of dudes in this game where they don't, it's like, I look at it the same way where, let's say you have a woman who has an attitude problem, but she keep talking about men are trash. It's like, no, you keep attracting trash men because you got a fucking attitude problem. Like, if you would fix your attitude problem, you would attract men who wouldn't be on some stupid shit. You understand? Because those are the only type of guys that's going to really fuck with you. You're not going to get a quality dude with your attitude problem. So it's the same thing with guys. When you got weak game, you're not going to be able to reap the benefits off a good game with your weak game. You feel what I'm saying? So, but it's the disconnect is there. They don't realize that. You see what I mean? They don't realize that shit.
You know, I think sometimes it feels so counterintuitive that dudes get a sense that, you know, this can't be right because this feels wrong. But just because something feels wrong, like, you know, that don't mean it is. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite. The thing that you think you're doing, the formula that you already following that you think is right, you wonder why you keep getting the results you're getting. This is why.
Right, exactly. Because if it was right, then it would work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, maybe let me try something different because this shit ain't working. But see, dudes don't, again, people, and it's because people are in their comfort zone. Because a lot of times what will happen is people will keep making the same mistakes just because it's comfortable to do that. Because at least they know, well, if I do this, and that I've been doing, at least I know what the outcome is. But if I try something different, I'm not sure what the outcome is going to be. So I'm scared to even approach that or do that. You understand? I don't really understand that. And this is why a lot of times these guys stay in this bubble of, oh, it's about looks, money, status. It's about this. It's about money, because that's all they know, because that's what all they watch on YouTube or on message boards and all that. But they've never tried anything different than what they've been taught in order to see if something could work out for them. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah. You got to get your hands dirty, man.
Exactly.
I'm out in the field. You know, now I'm a believer. I'll put it like that. I'm going to try to spread the word, you know?
That's what's up, man. Yeah, just share the videos, man. Let people know what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, tell them to get on that bad boy membership.
Exactly.
Oh, definitely. For real. Exactly. All right, thanks, guys. Take care, bro.
All right, man. Have a good
Be
weekend.
safe. Be safe.
You too.
All right, people.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a good call to end on. So listen, remember, guys, make sure that you get this book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. If you buy the hard copy, I will autograph this for you. And you also get 2 bonus audio programs when you buy this book.
It's on Amazon, right?
It's on Amazon too.
And it's at MrLocario.com, and it's on Amazon. So, because you got people out there that, you know, they got the Prime and you know, they just love ordering shit on Amazon. So go to Amazon and get it.
Go to Amazon and get it. Get it wherever. You feel what I'm saying? And also make sure you guys join the Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. You get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Shout out to my dude Mess Around. Okay, was popping in the chat. He got the book. He said it's good. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you guys check out the Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Mr. Locario so you can check out the Bad Boy Show.
Listen, I want to talk about something. We got some shit coming up for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
See, because we're trying to work on the documentary, get that out the way.
Right.
We got some shit coming up for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to give y'all fair warning.
Mm-hmm.
Start saving up your money now.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta say.
Right. Exactly. Because we got some exclusive crazy shit.
We got some elite shit coming up.
Right.
And it's not like all of y'all niggas who scared to fuck with the Bad Boy membership. Don't even.
Right. It's not.
When this shit drop, don't even click. Don't fuck with it at all. You understand? But I'm telling y'all, there's some shit that y'all gonna want to fuck with. So I'm saying, start putting away your coins now. That's
exactly. And the Game Kings documentary, we're working on that. Coming soon this summer. You feel what I'm saying? So man, listen, y'all don't even understand. Okay? Y'all don't even understand. Listen, if anybody's ever trying to do a documentary, you understand? You gotta understand this shit costs money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
This shit costs. Listen, we spent. I'm not gonna say how much you spent.
Right.
But we spent some paper just this week, just the past 2 days that we didn't know we was gonna have to spend.
Exactly.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
You feel what I mean?
Okay.
So
all y'all talking about when the Game Kings coming out,
right?
Nigga,
you gotta wait because that shit.
Gotta wait. Cause we really trying to make it good or the best we can. Like we really trying to do something that's gonna like we want y'all to watch it and really enjoy it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want it to be like anything y'all ever saw from us before.
Right.
So we're taking our time and we're using our resources. And that's why we need y'all to continue to support us. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, because we don't get super chats on our channel.
We don't get super
chats. Our channel got fucked up a long time ago, so we don't got super chats on there.
Right.
So if you go to the website, you purchase a book, you join the membership, or you even just go to the page where you send me a question and leave a donation.
Right.
We appreciate every dime, every dollar, all that other stuff, because that helps with us doing the other shit so we can get this to y'all. Because there's no documentary that's ever come out, you feel what I'm saying, like this documentary.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We got a bunch of, dudes gamed up, really hitting it home. You understand? It's crazy. So, you know what I mean? I think the closest thing you would say is maybe like American Pimp, but that was mainly about pimps.
That was about pimps.
And this one we actually got Rosebud on this. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Rosebud. But we got Rosebud, Ron Will, Steve Dedeen, Eddie Fuse, myself, Miles Cunningham, and who else? Is that it? I think. Boss Mac, Top Soil, man.
Top fucking
if y'all
soil,
don't know if y'all don't know about Boss Mac, listen.
These niggas talking about these little niggas.
Exactly. Listen. Go to your YouTube search. Put in Boss Mac Top Soil.
Just like that.
Boss Mac Top Soil. Subscribe to his channel. You understand?
Bruh.
If y'all want some game,
bruh,
go check out Boss Mac. You feel what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Shout out to my dude.
Honestly, when this shit drop, and y'all niggas hear some of this shit, because there's a lot of y'all little dudes that don't even know who we talking about right now.
Right.
And you probably not going to take the time to go look him up neither.
Right.
And the first time you going to fucking experience him is watching the documentary.
Right.
You going to be like, God damn. God damn. I've been listening to abbreviation this and fucking I've been listening to 3-letter that and abbreviation this and all these other little niggas. Little niggas. Like, yo, the niggas that we got in this documentary fathered all of these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Exactly.
Whether through us or through somebody else. These are the fucking fathers, the godfathers of this shit. And we went and tracked them down and got them and fucking extracted the game directly from them.
Exactly.
Fucking Rosebud didn't even want to give it to us because he thought we was fuck niggas in the beginning.
Exactly.
Look, we tell y'all about vetting bitches. Rosebud had to, even though, so we had already set up the contract and everything, and Rosebud was still vetting us.
Exactly.
He still was like, I don't even know if these niggas is ready for the game.
Exactly.
I don't even know y'all niggas really, if y'all even worthy of the fucking game. We have to take this nigga to dinner and actually chop it up.
Chop it up with Rosebud.
Then he was like, alright, okay, I see. Game recognized game, and I see it in y'all niggas.
Exactly.
We finally got the fucking interview with the nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Because at first, Rosebud wasn't trying to fuck with us.
He was not.
He was looking at us like, y'all one of them weirdo internet niggas nowadays. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. And yeah, shout out. Make sure you guys check out Rosebud channel. You understand? Rosebud Bitter Dose. You feel what I'm saying? So Rosebud is on point. Boss Mac is on point. Ron Wills is on point. My dude Eddie Fuse is on point.
What?
Listen, Eddie Fuse is that nigga, son. Eddie Fuse is that dude. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure that you go and support my dude Eddie Fuse. You understand what I'm saying? Like, support motherfuckers that's out here really making this shit happen. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? You know what I'm gonna say? The real niggas don't have any acronyms.
He's stupid.
No, facts though, right? All the niggas on the fucking Game Kings documentary. Where's the acronym?
Right.
You.
Right.
Where's the acronym?
Right.
Me. Where's the acronym?
Right.
Where's the acronym?
We got real names.
We got real fucking names. Nah, let me stop. Cause y'all, they giving that niggas. Nah. It's all good. It's all good. Everybody can eat. The game is for everybody, so everybody can eat. But we the realest niggas doing it though. I just want to tell y'all niggas that shit. You feel me? You feel me? Watch when y'all see this fucking documentary, my nigga.
I know. You're gonna be like,
fuck.
I can't wait till y'all motherfuckers see this shit.
Man.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait because it's gonna be game overload.
Facts.
That's all I'm telling y'all.
Facts.
Y'all probably this is what's gonna probably go. This is what y'all gonna do. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna be watching it because I know everybody is not gonna be able to make it to the fucking screening,
yeah.
right?
We're gonna have a screening.
We're gonna have a screening, right? But everybody not gonna be able to make it. But this is what's gonna happen. I guarantee you, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get the documentary. You're gonna download it on your computer because we're gonna have a digital download.
Right.
Right? You're going to have to pause the documentary and walk around your living room like 4 times to soak in what you just heard.
Facts.
And then you're going to have to play it again.
Yes.
And then you're going to have to stop it again and walk around again to contemplate what the fuck you just heard. You feel what I'm saying? And then after you watch the whole shit, you're going to have to watch it again because you're going to realize shit you missed.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying is that, guys, the documentary is going to be fire. We're working on this shit like crazy. And I just can't wait for y'all to see this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna get that shit popping, man. We gonna get that shit popping. So you know, it's funny too because I feel like I know a lot of this shit by heart that's in the documentary because I've been watching it for the past fucking year.
Yeah, because when you edit this shit, you gotta hear it back again.
Yeah. So I'm like, this shit crazy though. So I can't wait for you guys to. And Miles is this is how long ago we shot it. This nigga's fat in the documentary, and I'm skinny in the documentary.
And he's skinny.
You know what I'm saying? Remember when I was losing all that weight?
Yeah.
That's when I shot that shit, and this nigga was fat as shit. You feel what I'm saying? So we look like 2 different motherfuckers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But we gonna get it. We gonna
Exactly.
get it to y'all. Though.
Exactly. So,
It's
but
coming.
yeah, but definitely, man, I can't wait for y'all to see it. Let me shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to All Money and Jay, Jesse, Servin, Joe Blast, Justin Davis, Global Voice of the Manosphere, Martin's Danae, Unique 79, Simple Sean, Justin Davis, Mess Around OK in the building.
Big Stain.
Omari, who else? Quays Jetter, Joseph, shout out to you. 888-2782, shout out to you. Jordan Alves, shout out to you. Simple Sean,
Black Raider.
Epic That Dude. Who else? Jesse, Tony Legan. Man, we got a lot of people in here.
April still up in there?
April MC with her fine ass.
What happened to Mimi?
I know what happened to Mimi. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody holler at
Shout
Mimi.
out to April MC.
Shout out to April.
Reggie Adventures, aka Locker Room. Shout out to you. You feel what I'm saying? Who else? Hero Mask 388. KJ Mighty. Who else? Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. We will be back. Probably I'll do another one probably Monday. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? We'll probably do another one Monday. And yeah, man, we'll holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We out of here. Later.